Hi, everybody. Welcome to Joe's Computer Museum. Welcome to Joe's Computer Museum live stream. We've got wonderful followers and patron supporters and friends on the stream tonight. We have Zodium Retro.
Hello.
Right. I mean, this is my right. That's your left. You're gonna die. We've got Trina's Technobabble, who is joining us from the wonderful coziness that is the bed.
Hey, it's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
I'm Taco Bell, the Gut Bomb.
Hi, Gut Bomb. Gut Bomb is also here. Thank you for joining.
Are you drinking a Keystone Light?
Diet Right.
Not even close.
Because it was on sale. My husband buys whatever happens to be on sale. 80% of the time it's drinkable. 20% of the time it's Diet Right.
Soda prices have become quite insane as of late, and I'm not a fan of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I mean, the cheapest way to get it is in the 2-liter containers, but they don't recycle though. They like to use the cans because the cans recycle super easy. So
I get curbside groceries, and this past week we got one bag of groceries that belonged to someone else, and it had two 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke in it.
Oh.
And some really, really nice jam.
Ooh.
Sounds tasty to me. No complaints.
Somebody did that to me with Drive Up, and it they gave me 5 cases of soda that I couldn't drink because I'm diabetic, and they gave me a case of Red Bull, which I don't care. The Red Bull is mine. You know when you touch it. But the thing is because of COVID policies, I'm like, I didn't feel bad about not going back and being once I got home and going back and being guys, because a lot of stores still have the policy that if it left the store and you bring it back, they're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that actually varies here in the U.S. from state to state, depending on health codes. Like here in Ohio, if it's any open perishable item, it cannot be returned because once another human being touches it, it's considered unclean or unsanitary. So,
right.
I worked in food service. Can you tell?
Plus, I was like, it's Target. They're not going to miss this.
I unrelated, but I do a similar thing on my website. If somebody's like, thing is broken or thing doesn't work, or Joe, can you help? I don't even worry about them returning the thing. I just send them a new thing because after shipping and diagnostics and stuff, it's cheaper for me to give them a good working one and move on. So with the exception of today's subject, which we'll be talking about in a moment. It's cat!
Look, it's a kitty cat.
Hi, Starbuck. How many cats do you have today now, Starbuck? 187?
Nope, still 15.
Okay, 94. Got it.
15? What the? I thought, okay.
It was 10 on Sunday.
10.
Yeah, 10 inside, and I had the 5 outside to take care of.
Wow.
Christmas. Anyway, so let's K-Stark. Today's subject is sort of my fault. It is not your fault, K-Stark. It's fine. So let's talk real quick about silly little housekeeping stuff. First off, thank you to all my super awesome guests who are in stream with me tonight to hang out with me and watch me fix old computer stuff. Secondly, we have a whole bunch of people in the chat that I'd like to say hi to. We have got, scrolling up, we've got Everything is Broken Garage, Sleepy Malibu, Francois Revel, Scarlet, the Four-Eyed Cuda, Kibbs with Retro, Thomas Armstrong, scrolling, Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack, K-Stark, like we said, WW2 Guy 1945. I think that's World War II guy, 1945. Martin Mack is here. We've got Retro Techie hanging out. Martin Mack, I already said. DJ Cray, scrolling. And one or two other potential people that I may have missed. If I missed your name, I am sorry. But thank you all for hanging out with us tonight while we fix weird old crap.
Oh, and you made Sloopy's night. He said, Joe said my name. I'm famous. Woo!
So yeah. So
Oh, and
thank
hi,
you again
hi
to
to
Eric
Eric
Sedge.
Edge.
Worth.
That's
Yes, all the people there. So remember to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It does help a doodles for the YouTube stuffs and helps get my name out there so that if other people need my help doing and fixing and making things go, people have a way to know that I exist. Anyway,
Things go
enough
burn.
selfish things. So tonight are there any moopsies that need to be hunted? There you go. So tonight's subject, if for those who don't know, I sell replacement keyboard encoders for every Apple II that exists, with the exception of the Apple IIgs and the Apple IIe card, because those are weird, fancy, magical things. So if you've got an Apple II, an Apple II Plus, an Apple IIe, or an Apple IIc, any of those, I have a keyboard encoder that will solve your problem. Gentleman contacted me, is like, my keyboard's wacky. Hey, Mac84, my keyboard's wacky. Keyboard doesn't work correctly. Can you help me out? Is this probably the cause? He described it to me. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and pick up one of my keyboard encoders. It's this keyboard encoder right there. Hand built with love right here at my bench in Ohio. And he picked it up and he installed it, and it didn't fix the problem. And talked to him. He actually was talking to, I think, Kay Stark, who was in the chat there on the back channel, trying to figure out and do this and do that and all this stuff, and it got stuck. They got stuck trying to figure it out, and we just got to the point. I'm like, just ship me the keyboard. I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to see what happens. Basically, if we're lucky, this is just bad, and I just put a new one in it, and it solves the problem. If we're not lucky, something else is wrong.
If we're not lucky, we get a full stream.
Yes, if we're not lucky, we get to have fun. I mean, heck, if I fix this in like 10 minutes, that's fine. I've got a whole bunch of other things we can work on.
You're always busy.
I got fun stuff to do, so that's fine. Big fan of Joe's stuff. Got a 2E card Y cable. Hey, you said it wrong. It's spelled that way. Y cable, because Y cable, you don't need a cable when you have Joe's adapter. But yes.
Oh, and speaking of which, where can people go to buy items from Joe?
Yeah, so there's this website called JCM-1.com.
I've never heard of that one before.
You've never heard of this website? This website's great. It's got all types of cool stuff on it.
Tell me more about it.
It has lots of thingamaboobs.
Yes, you can get keyboard adapter encoders for every single Apple II that exists on Earth. You can get keyboard encoders for every single Apple III that exists. So that's cool. You can get Y cable adapters, as K Start got there, that allow you to replace the missing Y cable on your Apple IIe card for your Mac. Blue Scuzzies, Titan 2E3 kits, soft card 3s. You can get T-shirts and stickers. You get Crazy Joe stickers and stuff like that. All different types of cool stuff. And
you occasionally get googly eyes when you get an order.
Yeah. If you ask for googly eyes, I'll give you googly eyes. You just gotta drop a note.
I love Francois' idea. While an X cable filters out Twitter.
Yes, I love it. That's perfect. LED boards, yeah, you can get one of these little things right up here. One of these little things. Get one of these kits. Lots of cool stuff that you can grab at JCM-1.com. And why would you want to get those things there? Because they help me continue to do really, really cool projects to help the community. I don't do that sales to like make $1 billion or something like that. Although it would be nice if I had just a little bit more sales that I could quit my day job and do this full time. But we'll get to that. But yeah. And it allows me to provide these things. It feeds itself, and it allows me to have the resources to get the tools and make contacts in the community and do that kind of stuff to figure out the next cool thing to reverse engineer so that we can have replacement parts for these old computers so that they can run forever. And as I always say, Apple II forever. So that is what we are doing. So processing. What are we doing? Yeah, so we need to kind of get into this this little thingadoodle. So stand by. I'm processing my brain. My brain is processing. Mike's mess just flipped me off. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Best entrance ever.
Love you too, buddy. I think he always sends that to me because I 3D printed him a middle finger, painted it bright pink, and mailed it to him.
There you go. And he also says Apple II for never.
Yeah, I love you too, Mike. You're the bomb. If you all haven't heard of Mike's Mess, the guy, his knowledge on IBM and PC stuff is legendary. So go check out his account. And I think I actually have some of my dinner stuck on my teeth. Excuse me.
Nope, I'm good yet. Nope.
Is it there? Is it still there?
Yep,
Got
at
it.
a time.
How embarrassing.
What did you have for dinner, by the way?
Chipotle.
Ooh.
Oh, so that was a black bean.
Yeah. So here's a cool story about that before we dig into this. So Eep and HyperCard Forever. Hi, Eric and Steve. His brain is running on a 6502, Mike says. Yes, pretty much. Yep. I have only one stack and a single IRQ. You interrupt me, I forgot what I was doing before. I can only have one level interrupts, buddy.
And the problem with the 6502, it got battery bombed a while back, so it's just kind of working.
I seriously have some bit rot going on. No, but dinner, Chipotle. So I ordered Chipotle, got pinto beans, and the pinto beans tasted like baked beans.
Oh.
So it's like Thanksgiving Chipotle.
It still tastes good though. I like.
They ran out of beans and went to the Kroger in the same parking lot and ordered the wrong crap, or picked up the wrong crap to make it happen. I don't know. I mean, I'm not having a Trina KFC event, so it must be all right.
In honor of
you still ate it.
In honor of Gut Bomb, I'm ordering Taco Bell.
Oh, well.
You're gonna have a gut bomb for sure.
Speaking of having a Trina event, yeah.
One of the most beautiful moments of the community was something that I witnessed yesterday. And when Tom donated a free taco, Tom in New England donated a free taco to Zodium in somewhat Northern California, and they were able to get that order together, and in a moment of community togetherness, and it was just beautiful and wonderful.
And then, so one of one taco, one of the other taco,
and now you're having Taco Bell again.
The moment of community togetherness on the toilet.
So, like Tom said, both of us bought the Taco Lovers Pass, which entitles you to a free taco every single day for the month of October, and it costs $10.
I poked my finger.
And both me and Tom were like, no, we're going to get our maximum money's worth out of this thing. And I believe Tom has a spreadsheet to calculate how much value he's got out of the pass. And he paid $10 for it, but he's gotten like $50 worth of tacos out of it.
Okay, I got to say one thing here. The word value and Taco Bell do not go in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
They're cheaper than most around here. Actually.
Well, they're cheaper for a reason because they take their meat out of a freaking cocking gun and go.
I love the term taco maxing. That's the best.
Taco maxing.
After they taco max, they're gonna be in the bathroom toilet paper maxing.
More like taco plastic.
If you have Taco Bell every day, your system gets used to it.
Hey,
I haven't had Taco Bell since 2013.
Literally as a snack, and everything is just fine. So
okay,
I'm starting to think that Taco Bell is a test of your will, and if you can't handle it, then you are just a weak person.
Well, see, the thing about Taco Bell is that they have their Yum brand, so they have many different companies that are that they
Yeah,
all like.
like
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why KFC. That's why
KFC.
KFC. Trina got sick from KFC because it's the same company. It goes to
Yeah.
show you stay away from those places.
NTSC.
By the
Hold
way,
on.
Jason, I'm glad you said the word gun after cocking because I was kind of afraid of where you were going.
Trina's here. Trina's here.
I'm back,
did it.
baby.
She did it.
I'm back.
Oh boy, we missed that. How you feeling, Trina? You feeling better?
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
am.
his
I
one
woke
Clearly.
up I woke
So
up
that's
this
a thing.
morning
Oh,
feeling
he doesn't have auto
feeling
start. That's
100%. So
Joe, I
perfect.
think that means it's working better than normal.
That's a new video game.
This is a revision 0. Well, no, it can't be a revision 0. This is my machine. Stand by.
oh, and I just wanted to while Joe's doing that fun stuff, there was a couple of comments.
Oh yeah.
Eric
It's-
Sage said my brain is an IBM 801 RISC processor.
Yeah.
Oof.
Let me see here. We also had Martin Mack said my brain runs on a 603E with no coprocessor most of the time.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's like,
Taco Cat. No, Taco Cat. How's it going, Garth?
sorry.
and by the way,
Hi,
I also want to say hi to Thomas Armstrong who's joined us in the chat.
Hi,
So,
Thomas.
And Retro Techie has said truth in that last statement that he said. That
Taco
is
Bell is
absolute
garbage.
truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will absolutely agree with that, but it's like really good garbage.
It's finest garbage. Yep. There's so
But-
much truth in that statement.
Long John Silver's is more garbage.
I don't
okay.
eat fish.
So-
I-
So something that was mentioned to me with the whole like Yum brands thing is I totally it didn't click in my mind that the Taco Bell and Del Taco are owned by the same company. So sometimes you'll get canceled Taco Bell items ending up over at Del Taco.
What is Del Taco? I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah, I never heard of Del Taco.
It's a West Coast thing.
Oh, that explains why I haven't heard of it. I'm now on the West Coast.
Oh, but think about it. At least when you order Del Taco, you get to say you're getting a Del.
Mhm.
You're getting a Del.
I knew
Everyone's
that
getting
was
a Del.
coming. I knew
Yep.
that was coming.
And Jeremy, you're correct. McDonald's is right up there with Taco Bell. I call it
Agreed.
McVomit for a reason.
Okay. McDonald's. The problem with McDonald's is they are so much more expensive than they're worth. The only way McDonald's is even remotely worth it is if you use their app and you like get the deals.
Sorry,
Otherwise, they
Jason.
are so expensive and not worth it.
The only thing I
Um,
eat from McDonald's is the breakfast. That's it.
okay,
I like a
so-
good bacon, egg, and
so-
cheese biscuit.
So speaking of not worth it, today I went to Subway
Nice.
for the first time in a while.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
I got a foot-long chicken and bacon thingamajig.
chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, something like that, and a pop because my hi Zodium, also diabetic. My sugars were going low, so I picked up a Pepsi. Because they don't sell juice,
Because
God
pop is
forbid.
actually soda for all of us out there that actually call it soda.
Yeah, soda.
They have orange drink.
Yeah.
They don't at this place. They only have Pepsi. They have Pepsi and Diet Pepsi and water.
Pepsi.
So,
We do it your way.
but it was over $23 for the two freaking items. I'm like, what? When
Yeah,
the
no
girl's
longer
like,
$5
it's 23, blah blah blah, and I'm like, seriously, a
23
foot
skidoo?
long and a Pepsi is $23?
Yeah,
Screw
Like,
this.
like out here, it used to be like Subway used to be the only game in town if you wanted like a chain sandwich place, but now we have Jersey Mike's and they're cheaper and
God.
much better.
Oh, the high.
Yeah.
I love
Ooh,
Jersey
this
Mike's.
thing is
Have it Mike's
bad-
way.
It's in bad shape.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
and-
This keyboard plugged into this machine makes this machine not do anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It actively kills the computer.
is that the client's keyboard?
Yeah, this is the client's keyboard.
That's
So-
Starks.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Okay, you can hit him through the internet, Joe. It's okay. I give you permission. A subway
this?
foot long is only 10 inches.
Who is this?
It's Devin, of course.
It's the customer. Hi,
Well,
Devin.
hello,
Welcome.
customer.
Welcome.
Oh, hello, fellow patrons.
So we just found out that this keyboard plugged into my Apple II prevents the Apple II from even posting.
That's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I'll show you.
Because I was able to get mine to turn on. and it would just type gibberish.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
all I get. The keyboard encoder isn't even installed. I unplugged the cable.
Because this guy, I was able to boot it up in an Integer Basic just fine with that keyboard.
That's with the keyboard unplugged.
Hmm.
Weird.
Well,
I like.
I guess we're having a longer stream. Good deal.
First things first, I'm going to just pull all these chips. Well,
I just had a mishap.
What did you do?
Excuse me.
We don't need to see. We don't need to see.
All of
I
my
need an adult.
screws,
I need an adult.
all of my screws fell on the floor.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, that is
mood.
What you
Total
need
mood.
What you need is a vacuum.
No, what you need is a really strong magnet on it, like a stick.
I do
Seriously.
have one of those, but some
There you
of
go.
these are not ferrous screws. So
Oh.
Yeah, so you get one of those. Like I have a handheld, battery-powered,
Super grumpy.
like wet dry vac. And
I have a
suck it
little
right into there
vacuum I
and
can suck them up into.
Something's holding
Yeah.
it in reset.
it's easier
Oh,
than picking them up by hand. I'm telling you what.
They
Speaking
were
of
sorted. That's the problem. They were
Speaking-
sorted and then they fell.
speaking
Well, guess
of
what? You
vac-
have something to do in the next stream.
speaking of vacuums, if Mac84 is still here, you should ask to borrow his vacuum that he premiered on his last stream. Last
Oh my
Wednesday
god,
night.
that stupid little.
The
I couldn't even
USB
suck
one.
up a screw or whatever he was trying to suck.
The little
the
dust
dust?
brush
Yeah,
that
the
kind
debris.
of stuck.
Oh, that's. And I'm like, it seems like I'm going back to get my money back, and I'm like, dude, it's not even worth it.
No,
I don't think they give refunds at Dollar General.
I really don't. I know
Especially an
here
open
at
product.
I know here at Dollar, like the Dollarama chains here, just give you a store credit.
That's still technically your money back, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but all you get is more Dollarama crap that you want to return for store credit again later.
Oh my God! So speaking of which, I went over to get the cat some food because just across the road and see if I can get. I think Opie might have fleas.
Revolution.
You
Casper
know, if
doesn't.
Opie has fleas, that means you have fleas.
Well, I don't know
Well-
because she's got these bites on the back of her head and around her neck, but Casper doesn't have any signs, and they're both together. So I don't understand.
Well, what you need to get is a flea comb, and take that across both cats. You know, one of these dilly dallies here, where the comb is
Okay.
very very fine, and close
Right.
together, and then go by basically go into the chin, back of the neck, and the base of the tail. That's where the fleas like to chill.
Right.
And then find out if there's any fleas stuck in the blades.
That's
Okay.
just
But of course, one cat has fleas, both cats have fleas, and I recommend going to your vet and getting a Revolution.
Okay.
It is because the over-counter stuff is crap, and Revolution is a prescription-based flea killer. And when we brought in the kittens, we had a flea infestation. We had fleas walking over my feet or hopping or whatever they do.
But
Or is that
it's
bad?
like I don't see them, and like she just seems to have these scabs that magically have appeared. Casper's
Yeah.
fine. No, and it's been like a few weeks, and like
Well,
no.
it could be
symptoms on him.
that Opie has found something that she's allergic to. Another reason,
Yeah,
get her
I
to the
don't
vet
know
and have her
what-
checked.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have her checked.
Yep, because it could be. I mean, it could be worms, could be fleas.
Yeah.
But either way, typically when the one cat gets it, the other cat gets it.
Yeah, that's what's been surprising is that he doesn't have any signs.
That is
where
a
she has
mess.
all of them.
which switch is. I need to actually look up the Datanetics keyboard layout and figure out which switch is the reset switch. Which switch is the switch missed to Ipswitch?
And you can't
Sorry.
blame that on a cat either, Gutbomb.
No, this was all me.
It's all Gutbomb's fault.
Oh, I hear doggy.
Yeah, both of our corgis are trying to chase the cats around the house right now.
Oh, cats! I bet the cats love that.
Speaking of cats, yeah.
I love corgis. Corgis are
Oh,
well, they're louder than I
Whoa.
expected.
Somebody's mad.
And a house
They
will
probably
have
got
to be
swatted by the cat.
control, which would be this one. Those would both have to be held. Okay.
Exodium, does your cat have all 5 sharp ends?
Yes.
We are looking at what are we doing? Stand by. I'm thinking.
Bung tube.
All right, so join us for next week's stream while Joe finished thinking.
To keyboard.
And I'm
Searching.
still cleaning up my screws.
Yes.
Screw
I'm
you.
looking at the actual connector pinout. Here we go.
Yeah, Thomas, I don't have any spiders to.
This is zoomed like way in.
Well, you don't know.
Um,
It could be a mosquito reaction. It could be a no-seams reaction. It could be various different things. Like we have one cat, Sophia, the black cat we have. We have to take her to the vet once a month to get her a shot, a steroid shot, because she has an allergic reaction to something, and it's and it makes her one paw sore, and she licks it till it's
We're
swollen.
gonna switch back to Mikey.
Right.
So I can break Mikey.
We don't know
Can't
yet
break.
what the issue is.
Evans.
Reboot. What? Reboot what?
Reboot? Was that a TV show?
That was that was
I
a
remember.
a very
remember that show.
Canadian TV show. Thank you.
Reboot?
Reboot.
Reboot, don't you know?
Yeah, it was a Canadian
Hey!
3D.
Um,
It was the
so-
first 3D animated network show
where did Joe's cable
back in the
go?
90s.
Yeah.
There it is.
Gut Bomb Garth says it's time to make a jar of screws like Dave's.
Yeah, I have a thing to keep them in. They were just on my lap while I was working, and like that was where I screwed up.
Whoops. You just bump one corner and they went everywhere. Or you twitch the wrong way and they went everywhere.
I broke my wife's camera yesterday, so I'm fixing it.
Yes,
Denied.
Katrina is Canadian.
I am
Not allowed.
Canadian. Yeah.
She's
Uh,
an MTL. What's that?
I am not in Montreal. I'm in Toronto.
Montreal. Okay, there you go.
How's that pronounced again?
Toronto.
Tirana.
Toronto.
And then in the chat here, Retro Techie, he's from Canada as well.
Yeah, he's
And
in
so is
Montreal.
Ryan's. Not Ryan. I was about to say
Yep.
Ryan's from Garage.
That
Everything's
is
from
100% correct. Reset is being held low. I simply folded the reset pin up on my thingadoodle here, whatever this thing is.
Thingamaboob.
Yeah, that. Yep. That. And it's no longer in reset. So we've got a short somewhere on this board. Hopefully that's all that's wrong. We can fix it. Stand by.
I love what Francois said. Quite sure they're all Canadians in here. The others are just pretending.
Yeah.
Trina said once
about
that
that?
I could be an honorary Canadian.
Yes, you and Eric.
I was basically Canadian. I lived on the Canadian border.
From that.
Oh yeah, there you
Maine.
go.
Literally 5 minutes from Canada.
Yep.
New
It's being
Brunswick.
held in reset. Good call, whoever suggested that, like the 8 people in chat who suggested that. Thank you. So now we just got to trace that thing. Figure out where it goes and find out why it's being pulled to 0 volts. Okay.
Well, you got a point to start. That's a good
We
thing.
are going to. Here. Can I have to make some room on my bench because, as you can see, that's the sum total of space I have to work with. Those who have visited my museum can attest.
LC short
How
to
little
ground. That's
What's
what
that?
Tom Armstrong. Oh, Tom Armstrong says, LC short to ground.
Put that this way because then it means I can get access to it. Okay, cool. So we need to do things.
Hey Joe, I got a new toy today.
Ooh, what new toy did you get? Is it stream compatible? Yes, it is. Okay. Is that a Model M?
It is a Model M.
It is hyper clicky.
And it's
Do
Gut Bomb
you
that
want to
was
see
saying
the
he had
new
a new
toy
toy.
I
not
got today,
Trina.
Joe?
Trina,
Yeah.
no.
And she's in the bedroom too. That's even worse.
Yes, like Trina, no.
I might
Devin,
be using
Devin,
it as we stream.
Do you know what you got into? Do you have any idea what kind of craziness you got into by being a guest tonight?
Oh,
Any
absolutely.
idea at all?
Oh, you should see the reenacting crowd.
That was for you, Garth.
So let's do the thing here. We're gonna do this.
Oh
This is
goodness.
round. You guys can't really
We have
see
a,
it,
we
but
we have fun. That's all that matters.
Can't really get the pin.
Last month I spent a weekend in
This way?
Montreal. Oh. Is there a Montreal in France?
Pin reset.
Press
Is
what?
right here. Yep, look at that. So I am on the reset pin. Right here. If I tap the ground pin, dead short. So we need to go find where that is.
Oh boy.
It could be the reset and control keys are just stuck closed. It could be. So it
Does
could
not
be something
sound
completely different. So
Does
I
not
just
sound good to
need
me at all, Thomas. Frozen shrimp scampi? Nope.
do a quick look at
Ooh,
What
that sounds
did you
amazing.
have for dinner tonight, Jason?
reset. Goes
I
from
had pizza.
here to
I just had
there.
a little frozen
Is
pizza, pepperoni pizza.
This pin.
Last night we had
Uh,
chili mac.
Trina,
is
what did you have for dinner tonight?
I haven't had anything.
that pin, which doesn't go.
You gotta
anywhere.
eat food.
Yeah, I know, but I was
So it's
gonna eat, and then I jumped in on the chat, and then I came here.
To
And then
this
she thought about
switch.
ordering KFC.
Yeah.
So
How
let's
about
check
you,
some
Devin? What did you
switches
have for
on.
dinner?
I haven't had anything yet either. I just got back from the gym right before the stream started, so haven't had time to
Now
think
you
about it.
need to carbo load then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I did go for a 30-minute run, so
This switch is stuck closed.
a
Oh.
lot of them were when I was looking at it before.
So we need to remove the switch.
I made steak tacos tonight. DJ Craze had sushi.
Okay, steak tacos sounds a heck of a lot better than Taco Bell.
In case you were
It
curious
was-
how close my microscope can get.
Oh dear God!
A little dirty.
Everything looks dirty when you look that close.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, but still.
This is why parents almost never look at their children.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna behave myself for once.
The control key is over here.
See how long that lasts. We've not yet eaten. Supper is leftover salmon, rice, and veggies, says Garth.
Ooh,
That
that
sounds
sounds
Control
awesome,
key is
Garth.
not shorted though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
Cool.
Mike,
Let's reset.
Joe,
Mom.
Mike's mess has said he is going to send you my 2+ keyboard to fix.
Okay.
Okay.
The Apple II keyboards are kind of, I don't want to say they're my specialty, but I know more than the average person.
Mm-hmm.
Vegan cauliflower tacos with vegan cheese at a place downtown, called Vegan Veg Head. Best vegan tacos I've ever had.
Trina, no.
I was actually reading that, going, that actually sounds really yummy.
They lost me on cauliflower
I
because
can't see
I'm not
what I'm doing.
I'm not a vegetable person.
There used to be a restaurant in Cambridge in Harvard Square called Veggie Planet, and they had this really awesome vegan pizza, and it was like so good, but they closed down for during COVID times and never came back.
Oh, puppy dog! Oh, and Stark says, Joe, remember this is for Rev 0, so it doesn't need control held down. Right?
Yes. I realized that the moment I tested the switch. Okay. It's still kind of stuck. Hey, everybody.
I saw a
Look
puppy
at how
dog.
crappy my solder gun is.
No, we just get corgis on the stream. We'll be doing good.
I just
Okay.
What about corgis?
Zodium has corgis.
No, I don't.
Or somebody had corgis, I thought. It says this
Devin
way.
has corgis.
Oh, that's-
Eric's
I
Edge.
think we're about
Oh.
to see one.
Oh, yeah, this one. That's
Corgis are adorable, noise-making, little wonderful
Can
noise.
you make Devin big, please?
He's got a doggy moo.
We'd rather see a dog than you soldering.
You gonna say hi, Brutus?
Well, hello.
He's saying hi to you and the nose bugs. I mean, no. Yep.
Come on,
Oh, oh.
Bonnie, do you want to come over here too? Come here. Come here.
There we go. Lick, lick, lick.
Oh.
Whoa! That's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
apparently they had unresolved issues from the earlier discussion.
Apparently.
Okay, you can make yourself big again, Joe. We'll let you this time since it's your stream and all.
That's the best. I love it. That was awesome. The joys of having animals. There we go.
Oh, look at
Bonnie.
that puppy dog.
This dog
There's
is like, I do
Penny.
not want to be up here. I
Hey,
do not.
Penny.
Dad, what are you, Dad? What are you
She looks like
doing?
she's like a puppy with that little face.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's,
right. They're screwed in place. I forgot.
How old
She's
is she?
12 years
Justin?
old.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you can see kind of the age because of the white around
Snout. Yep.
the
Yeah, and then like
the-
the lack of teeth. She had most of her teeth pulled on this side a few months
Oh.
ago.
Poor thing. You're getting old. It's a good thing she gets soft food.
And what's your dog name again, Guppo?
Penny.
Penny,
Penny. There you go.
like the
Oh,
clown.
yeah, I just said her name so she came back.
She's like, what?
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 Penny. She had raw steak for dinner.
Mmm.
Thomas, both of my cats are asleep beside me. They could care less.
Well, I only have two right in general area. I don't know if the other ones are. I hear the kittens running around upstairs, so they're chasing each other, having fun, being typical kittens. Oh, she didn't like that. She told you.
Clean the stuff.
She closed the door on me. Bark.
All right, Joe. You can make yourself big again.
Joe's like, thanks for telling me what I can do on my stream.
Well, I know.
I know.
Honestly, I know what it's like to work on something and not see what's going on the
Yeah, it's very helpful having you guys around because you can be like, Joe, do the thing while I'm like trying to do this other thing.
You had pet children, huh? I love pet kids. They're the best.
So that's all clean. So
Yeah,
now
Right.
let's
For babies.
The only kids I want have 4 legs and meow at me.
Martin says, I
What?
don't have any pets, but I do have fish in the freezer.
Oh.
My daughter is getting a hamster for her
Oh.
birthday on Thursday.
What happened to the kitten?
Oh, happy early birthday to your daughter. Excuse me.
Oh. When's
Actually,
her birthday is what? You say Saturday? Is that what you said?
Thursday.
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 She
Wow.
turns
Wow.
8, so
Yeah, I
it's
don't know what I'm
hamster
thinking.
time.
Way
old
to
is she
pay,
again,
way to
Martin?
pay
7?
attention.
Hamster? A hamster? No, hamster. Hey, Justin. From the beach? You're at a beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
Justin,
remote.
I just realized today's the 23rd. Your hard drive's still here. I'll send it out tomorrow to you.
Oh, speaking of cats, here's the mean one. There's
The mean
Ginger.
one.
Why is
Oh,
this
yeah.
so dark?
She
Like-
got really mean in her old age. Hey, old girl. Oh,
Why?
It
Why dark?
It looks fine to me, Joe.
It
Seriously.
looks like super dark to me.
Oh, no, you're fine.
we can see it, so you're good. But I guess it's more important if you can
Ah,
see
why
it.
is that guy on the screen?
Jesus, go back to the board, please.
That's what I say every time I look over at gut bomb screen. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's better. Thank you. Whew.
Oh,
Love you,
Well,
Joe.
True enough. Okay,
it's
so
my
let's
GG bones.
get this plugged in the doodles. Let's pin 1.
Want to watch the stream a little, G? Is that what you're doing?
And this goes in here like this doodles.
Oh,
Is it
so
DJ
Justin
music?
Martin would like to know, is your hat getting a tan?
Power lights on. Screen, vid cam. And I have no reset, so I can't like tell it to stop. But you know, I can do this.
What about control delete?
There we go. I got it. Control. Well, there's no reset switch, so
No, but control delete. That restarts your computer, or sometimes in Windows. Love you,
That's a
Joe.
sticker. That's a
you're
sticker.
funny.
Yeah, I would say that would be a good sticker.
I took a screenshot, Zodium.
Nice, nice.
You know,
Did you hear-
if any of you have iPhones, it's like you can do what I do. It's not that hard to do.
Garth now has a foot pedal to take screenshots instantly. Did you hear about that?
I heard.
So he can just go slam on the floor, and he doesn't have to like look or press buttons. It just happens. Cool. So let's put the keyboard encoder in here. See what happens. Boop.
There you go, Joe. You got a super chat.
Yeah.
I got a super chat. Who's super chatting? Garth Beagle. Get your wares at jcm-1.com. Woo! Thank you, Garth Beagle. $5. Very much appreciated. I apologize, Garth, if I let the cat out of the bag, if that was a secret about your special book color.
Justin, I don't want to know what kind of DVD rentals are included with the room.
It's Justin.
This is not a Trina vacation. It's a Justin vacation.
Oh. How is that different again? Somebody want to remind me?
Cool. Now I have to look at these chips and see which one's which.
I think this cat is happy right now.
04s go over here. No, I gotta have that backwards. Let me look at my original keyboard.
There's a DVD machine.
Yeah, the 04s both go.
Really?
But they're both, these are zeros.
Yeah, the red box is a DVD machine.
Well, okay. Now I've got to look this up because I don't have a reference keyboard.
I think Justin is taking a vacation in 2003.
Right?
Apple II.
Actually, I made that joke today with somebody when they're like, "Oh, I thought the VPN would be like a little key that you'd have to plug into a USB." I'm like, "This is in 2005."
So they're
interested in what he's doing there, G? Huh?
I don't know.
Interest?
Hey, Mr. Davin,
Hello.
can you remind me which of the ICs go where up here? Because this isn't the same as like an Apple One Datanetics.
So the one up on the top left should be an LS7400N, and then the other two, no, that's LS7404. The other one should be LS7400s.
Cool, thank you.
We're going to see some smoke, aren't we?
No.
Oh,
If I plug these in wrong, it just won't work.
another super chat from Martin.
Martin gave us a super chat. Really?
Yeah, a
$5 EU.
No,
What-
£5. Thank
That's
you.
what it is. Whatever.
£5, so that's like $5,000.
Right?
What? I can take half the year off. Thanks. Thank you, Martin. Let's put all those chips in and we'll see what happens. They'll either work or it won't. Boop.
Okay.
So we need to let it boot, and then I do a fake little reset on that.
You're still getting the lines.
Trina, go look in Joe's Discord under live stream announcements.
ASDF.
Oh, okay.
Well, that key doesn't work.
There's a nice screenshot in there.
Oh, is it?
JKL blank enter. Well, that's backspace.
Love it. Love it.
I mean, we're getting keys.
Good going, Garth.
They suck, but that's these key switch being done. So that's that. Okay, so we have base keyboard functionality now. Okay.
They do work.
So the reset key died in shipping.
It's in the best quality. The front.
So let's switch over to my keyboard encoder and see. Let's fix the base problem there.
From before, it's really
I'm
hard.
hoping it works at least as well as those cans of air.
Video, but
And of course, we handle
then
the original key switch with our wristband on because these are incredibly static sensitive.
First quality. Promise.
Who's watching a YouTube video?
Yeah.
And my other phones. But
Or talking
Zodium?
to somebody else.
if you want, there's my Pixel.
Zodium.
4.
Zodium's talking to somebody. Zodium,
Dead as
What?
mute yourself.
I was just listening to somebody. Something was. Yeah.
Ah,
Somebody's trying to like buy something from me, and he's like listing off all the stuff he has.
Oh yeah. Hey, look at all the keys being wrong. Those are not right. Cool. So we have a confirmed process there. So now I need to reprogram this keyboard encoder just on the off chance that it has the wrong firmware.
Gigi, do not attack Joe's hands.
Oh, just hold on, everybody. We need a moment of silence for the reset key.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
So first things first, I have to re-enable the programming wire here.
Was that trace broke when you got it?
It's broken on purpose. So
Oh, okay.
this line, this is the reset line to the microcontroller that's on here, and it has to be connected in order to be able to program it. But this is the only line that has any potential reuse on the original controller for something else, and it's like the key bounce signal. And what happens is the key bounce signal, it shouldn't, in theory, do anything. It's a capacitor that when it gets triggered, it fires. That's all it's supposed to do. However, what I found is that circuit can trigger randomly for no reason, and it causes the microcontroller to reset, which then causes the keyboard to wig out for a little bit, then come back. So what I do when I send these out is I just cut that line. If I have to fix it, I can just bridge it, reprogram it, then cut the line.
Take the bridge. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Future
All right, have a good night,
versions,
Justin.
Yeah. Have a good night, Justin.
Bye, Justin. I might have a jumper on there that I can plug in and remove. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I want to completely redesign this encoder for the next revision, just because I think I can do it better. Iterative design process. Okay. I'm willing to bet, for some reason, this has the software on it for the non-MM for some reason.
We done?
And I tested it. When I tested this before it left, I don't know, smoking crack or something. I don't know. No idea. But I'm just gonna assume that that's the case. Where did you go? Here it is. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Now this goes here. And just tack it on there real quick.
No, Sloopy, you've had enough crack already.
There was one in that picture you sent me earlier.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't take you children anywhere.
No.
Don't make him pull over the stream, Trina.
I'll turn the stream right around.
Sorry, Dad.
And then I pull up the live stream, then press play in reverse, and it's like, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Don't really need to clean that off, but we're going to anyway. If that's on there, cool.
All right. I'm going to take a advice from Martin, who suggested Popeyes.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Love that chicken for Popeyes.
Yeah, because it doesn't make me sick.
Chicken and
So, you
biscuits
guys
and
get to see how I
slaw.
program these things. It's going to be fun.
The closest Popeyes to me is in Dedham, which is about 13 miles away. It's a little too far.
I used to live in Dedham.
Yeah.
Then when I first moved to Massachusetts, I lived in for school. I lived in Brockton. I lived in Dedham. Then I lived in Boston itself.
Programmer.
Brockton has
That's what
changed a bit.
I hope so. It was horrible when I lived there.
Oh, it's worse.
Oh no. I didn't know it was possible. I lived with my my aunt and my uncle when I first moved there, and then they moved to Florida, so I had to find a temporary place real quick in the middle of the
magic
semester.
code that makes it work.
So I moved in
Holy
with a
jumping.
classmate.
They
and then I moved to Boston.
They have a limited time offer of 36 PC of chicken nuggets with 2 large sides.
Do it.
36 chicken nuggets would last me a week.
I know, especially the size they are from. Actually, that's what I'm going to get.
Programming verify complete.
Yeah, we got
Yay!
leftovers. Nothing wrong with leftovers. Then you
I
get
got
yourself. What do you get for
leftovers for like
sides?
a week.
What do you get for sides?
I'm gonna get an 8-piece.
Oh, those rookie numbers.
Yeah, well.
I just get the chicken sandwich when I go to Popeyes. It's the best one of the chicken sandwiches.
It really is. But
You guys are all making me sad.
I'm feeling like
Mhm.
chicken. I'm feeling like chicken pieces, chicken nuggets. Though.
She's thinking
You know
chicken
why you're
nuggets.
making me sad?
Why are we making you sad?
The closest Popeyes to me is 45 minutes away.
Oh,
Road trip.
I live in the middle of nowhere.
So Trina, what are you getting? Are you gonna get sides with it or just the nuggies?
No. I'm getting sides. I'm going to get their fries because I like their fries.
Picking up stuff here.
Because you only get one with the regular.
Bench.
Medium. Where are you? I just want the fries, the regular ones. Where the hell are they? I love how they have everything out of order on purpose so you spend more money.
my 18-year-old son can easily knock back 20 McNuggets, though.
Oh, so
Like it's nothing.
so could Charlie. So
I could too if you give me, a
Yay!
couple
Hey,
days.
look, the keys work. Well, I mean, the keys that work. They work correctly now.
right on.
Hey, guess what the problem was? Some freaking doofus programmed the wrong firmware on it.
Is that doofus named Joe Stroh-Snyder?
Hey now. Hey.
Sorry, I had to.
Yes.
This gets the special sound. The sound of shame.
That's another sticker.
Cool. So now that we have this working, we can work on the actual keyboard. So let's reverse my reset mod real quick. Super easy to do. You just go just like, well, and not leave that big blob of solid.
Got bomb. Check out your Discord, by the way, when you get a chance.
Yay. Cool.
I was hoping it was going to be another picture that Sloopy sent you.
Oh, sorry.
No.
A Sloopy
I mean,
crack?
hold on.
What?
I can forward that to you if you want.
Oh, I got it already.
Oh, I like how Gut Bomb's like, I've got it already. It's
He
in
said
my,
it to me.
It's in my spank.
Oopsie.
Is what you're saying.
I heard that echo.
Yeah, there's an echo from something. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah. Joe, mute yourself for a second.
Hello.
No, it's not Joe.
It wasn't Joe.
Joe.
Trina, mute
It's
yourself.
Zodium. It's Zodium.
I swear to God, if noise cancellation's gone out to lunch again, I swear.
Cool. So
But it
now
didn't echo when you talk.
test all the keys, I guess.
Yep,
We're
echo's
gonna
gone.
just start
Yeah.
testing key switches and replacing key switches. I mean,
What are you working on, Zodium?
Cool.
He's talking while he's muted.
No, I'm just switching to headphones because I don't know why StreamYard's noise cancellation, like one day it'll work really well, the other day it just doesn't work at all.
It's like a cube almost.
Oh, and sometimes it'll screw up midstream. It'll just be like, you've seen that with me. It'll just randomly whatever. And I'll like turn my mic off and back on. It's like, all right, we're fine now.
It is the cube. What are you talking about?
And that's why I thought
Yep.
it was you. That's why I thought it was you, Joe. No offense.
We'll do that.
There's lots of offense there.
We should turn this monitor on.
All right, there we go. Order has been placed.
Yay!
Hey, wait, I didn't give you my address.
I saw a truck from Moopsy Catering today. Oh my god! Were they selling bone broth?
Oh, so there is a bonus here.
So I know that one's bad.
You got a bug?
And this is That's escape 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So if we turn the cube over, there's a little treat on the other side.
Now shift is permanent stuff, but that one's okay. That one's all right.
Those dogs sound so funny.
That one.
Zodium's dogs, I think they are.
Yeah, it's your roommate's dog, right?
I can't hear them through my headphones, so I'm. If it sounds like a dog crying, that's because like we have a Chihuahua who is like slowly losing their damn mind.
Wait, this
And-
not all Chihuahuas?
Maybe. His name, ironically, is Javier, but he's slowly kind of losing it, and like he
Hey, it is
basically,
Javier.
but basically he will just endlessly whine until he like knocks himself out until his owner comes home, and he doesn't want anybody else. He wants his owner. I've tried to go out and comfort him. I've tried to be like, come in my room for a minute so you're not alone. No, he will sit at the front door and just whine
Mhm.
until the end of days.
Yeah, some animals are really attached to their owners.
It's really weird because it's a really recent thing, which makes me like think there's some kind of neurological thing going on. Because we've had him for like,
I'm gonna mark
I
that.
want to say like almost 15 years at this point.
Ooh, that
Oh
was
wow.
really fucked up.
Maybe it's just some senility kicking in at his age.
Could be.
His face is bad. Very, very, very careful, super careful lifting, breaking, destroying plastic.
Joe, I love what
Yeah.
50 Shades of Bay said. Javier LOL, so we choose on things to destroy them for Joe and Steve to fix.
Also, Joe,
Yes,
when you
there
get
we
him-
yes, exactly.
when you get a moment, this is entirely for you.
Yes,
Of
I
course,
sticky tape on them for that purpose.
the thing that's kind of unfortunate is you can't really like run
Give
the
it a
cube on its side, because if you do, it will overheat.
Like all
Oh,
of
and-
the keys
and
are bad.
Zodium?
All of the
I don't know if you saw Biggie John's comment, but he said that's the standard operating mode for all Chihuahuas. My
Chiweenie.
Chiweenie
Mm-hmm.
does that too. Cries like a tribble.
Yeah. Just the thing that gets me is it was a really recent thing that started happening. It's like normally he was like perfectly fine until like about 6 months ago. Then he started like doing this thing, but also
Maybe
canine
he's
distemper.
personality.
I don't know. Also, oh yeah, I forgot. The other reason is apparently he's going deaf too, which is fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, when 900 years old you hear you
Yeah.
want.
Not scope.
Because it's like I can lean out there and be like, Javier, knock it off, and he won't hear me, and he'll like I could be standing in the room with him and he won't know I'm there unless he has like line of sight with me.
Mm.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm telling my like the whole thing is like, well, at some point or another, it's like that we knew somebody, a mutual friend of ours, who like had this dog that had like a really horrible quality of life because she absolutely refused to let that dog like just ride into the sunset, basically. Like it was time for that poor thing, but just she refused to let him go, and he basically could not move under his own power anymore, and had to be like dragged everywhere. And just like it's like at that point, it's like you might as well like you're just making them live when they don't want to at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Joe's magical key switch testing routine.
Yeah, I was gonna say tinker different, K-Stark. Also, what is your handle on Discord?
That one's good. Why don't you blow it out your Discord? I'm
I
not
tried. It just doesn't work.
Castoria.
Cool.
Oh, Castora. I can read on it.
Trina,
Yo.
does Popeyes deliver where you are?
They sure
Mhm.
do.
Ah, I'm jealous.
Well, they
DoorDash.
do. They do through
barely
Skip the
works.
Dishes, which is the Canadian we have DoorDash as well, but it's another thing.
Yeah, we have
It's
Uber
too
Eats,
far
DoorDash.
for-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too far away for them to deliver here. It's
Let
through
me see
those
if I can
services.
get
This one
Popeyes.
is suspect. So I'm gonna put
I'm not
I
gonna
almost
order it,
want a
but-
second dinner now because of that.
Look what I
11's is-
started.
Oh, your
It's
fault.
all Trina's fault. It always is.
Yeah, it's always my fault. Blame Trina. It's okay.
Yep, Popeyes.
Hate
it's-
that
it's-
chicken for Oh, wait.
If I could get Discord to respond, I'd be super happy right now.
What are you
Hey,
trying to do?
Oh,
That's
I'm
not continuity.
I'm trying to add. I was gonna add Castora. Yeah,
Mhm.
to the Macintosh Friends Discord group.
I don't know if I have that permission or not, but I could try. Macintosh Friends.
You should, because I'm just a
I'm gonna
Okay,
consider
and
that
then
one
go to
regular user on that
Okay.
Discord.
Devin, all your keys are bad.
All the ones that were on there were the ones
And it
that
just
were
seems to
actually
be stuck.
tested.
All right, I am closing Discord.
one's
'cause
good.
It's been a
That
pain
one's
in the butt.
perfect.
And
Zero.
a friend request.
Every single one of those.
Now
I
it's stuck.
To
Oh, wait. It's
Just
stuck.
get the just get the
right
mild stuff,
people.
Jeremy.
Store.
Wow. Jack said the nearest Popeyes to me is 117 miles away. Don't feel bad, Joe.
Wow.
All right, so I sent him a friend request in Discord. So if we
Okay.
get that, then I can get him into the.
Okay.
Now-
Add.
Going to
Don't add Jason as a friend on Discord. Oh my God, he does nothing but send you porn all
Yep,
day.
exactly. Tech porn, mind you, not the kind that Trina thinking about. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
I didn't
mine
say
is-
what,
Starbucks
I didn't
tech.
say what
Weird.
kind of porn. I didn't say what kind. I just said porn.
How do we clean these key switches? Put the keyboard in the ultrasonic. The switches won't like it. No, that'll just make it worse. Way, way worse. So my question is,
Oh, Martin Mack said carefully,
those pinholes go to the inside. They do.
which is technically true. Where is this driver
See,
All
going?
right,
you see how we can see
so-
inside? See?
Friend request is still pending. So
See?
give that a second.
That means we should be able to get cleaner down in there.
So I actually
Okay,
sold
first-
all of those keys in alcohol and then got them to work. I put some deoxit down in there,
Yeah.
and every single one that's still on the board before I sent it to you, actually every single one tested good for me.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Casey,
Okay.
I
They
am.
just oxidized again, but probably.
I'm gonna make this announcement for everyone because I think we've been bad, and we all need to be punished legitimately. K-Stark's pronouns are she, her, not he, him. So
And you're trying to get her into the friends.
yeah,
There we
friends.
go. Right
You're
there.
fine.
There we go. And invite. There you go. You should
You
have
can't
invite
see what
to
I'm
Macintosh
doing.
and friends.
And I am terribly sorry, K-Stark.
Through me, poor Trina.
There you go.
I'm beating my switches.
Okay, Trina, no.
Someone said beat a switch, huh?
Uh-huh.
What, Bob? What, Bob?
I mean,
I
depends
know.
on if the switch is a DOM or a top or a
I
bottom. That
knew
might-
you were gonna go there. I knew it was coming. I knew it was.
It's Trina, of course. Wait. I'm not going to say anything after that. I'm going to stop there because that was almost sounded dirty too.
I'm gonna add you as a friend as well. You
Wow.
probably don't want me. as
Now
a
that
friend
one you
now.
might actually get the regular porn,
Welcome
you
to
know?
the craziness, Devin. Again. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Welcome to the fun house.
Nope. See, this one's stuck closed.
How do you add friends?
I mean, Joe is just a preview of the crazy.
If you're looking at Discord, Trina, you hit the little joystick-looking icon at the direct that says direct messages, and at the top it says add friend.
Joystick-looking icon.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
found
Discord.
it. Friends,
Okay.
add. There we go.
The joystick.
And it's,
You know,
I need a better cleaning
I
container.
don't know
for
what it
this.
is with my eyes today. They are horrible.
And this is
Oh,
gonna
Bob. Hey, buddy.
go, and then this is gonna go here.
How you doing, bud? You gonna watch
We're
Joe
just
do his stuff too,
going
bud?
to just go crazy.
Hey, Ryan.
It's
That's
the
another
computer buyer
Canadian.
order. Run!
It's another Canadian. Run.
Oh.
he is Sinistar. Beware, he lives. Run, coward. Run.
Seems to be a lot of Canadians around lately. What's going on?
I like the live stream with Joe cleaned up switches for a long time. Yeah, it's just
K-Star, I just sent you a friend request on Discord. Let me know if you received it. My eyes have been funky all day. Like seeing things honestly.
Time for new glasses.
it's
Or at least
being
the eyes check.
stupid. It's so stupid.
Just let me know if you receive it because I had to type it 3 times to get it right.
Wow.
No, it's my eyes. No, my eyes are like fuzzy today. I've literally
Alright,
had to
so
hold
just-
everything far away.
Because apparently she got the invite, so
Perfect.
she's now
Thank
part of
you.
the thing. What
Yeah,
is
and
that?
also got my.
Well, that was Joe. Okay. I was
Air?
like, who's? Yeah, I was like, who's doing that? I didn't see. I didn't even look at Joe. I was looking at everybody else.
I love what Ryan said. Can't swing a dead beaver around here without hitting a Canadian. Worst thing you can ever do is have a dead beaver.
Joe has
They
gas.
don't taste good.
It's just dead
Oh,
short.
did I
now.
say that out loud?
Hey, look, I tried to clean it, made it worse.
Free now.
Great. Fancy.
Oh goodness.
From Trelescent.
We
I
get
mean,
a little,
there's
we
nothing
get a
like-
little
there's
cuckoo
nothing
for
like a
Cocoa
good-
Puffs around here.
Right? I'm gonna just leave it at that. I won't go on my rant.
So
Totally
he would
could go on
see
a
what
rant.
Stark said in chat there, Trina says if are you also diabetic? If your sugars are
Yep.
high, it can affect the refraction index of your eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, my
I
sugars,
live that.
my sugars are when I tested them when I got home were 6, which is in Canadian measurements good. For Americans, I think that's like 1,010. I have no idea.
Yeah, 6 would be extremely bad.
Yeah, for you guys down there, yeah. No, but because they
Also-
want normal blood sugars in Canada are between, they want me around between 4.3 and 6.4 or something like that. So I was fine,
Happened to me getting
but it's just that
toxins.
all day they've been buggery. So
So what's that mean? What's that mean in American? How
I have no idea.
Shall we dissect a switch and see what's going on with it? Because it's already not working. So we're just gonna.
Also, I gotta go in a minute, but also the people who are jealous of my Kanga, I feel the need to flex just a little bit more because
It's upside down.
I know, but I've got the box.
Ultrasonic.
Isn't it the wrong box though?
Yeah, it's the wrong box, but I was talking with Garth about it, and what we think happened was somebody probably like took advantage of Apple's little lemon law that they have, where it's like,
Oh yeah, the warranty replacement.
yeah, where if you like get enough warranty replacements, they're just like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna give you a whole new machine, like a more current new machine. So we think whoever owned this had a 3400 that was a total lemon, and by the time they had used up all their like warranty swaps or warranty repair attempts, the Kanga was out and they stopped making the 3400. So they're like, we're just going to give you a Kanga. And that's why I have a bunch of 3400 stuff, but a Kanga.
This switch is broken. It
Yeah,
makes Joe grumpy.
it was.
No, not a grumpy Joe.
It wasn't so much. It wasn't so much fasting. Like I had eaten, obviously at work. So, but yeah, around like 4:30, it was around 6. Yeah. So.
It's just shorted.
I have
Where's
a
Adam
Lombard
McGee when
I
you
want
need
to
him?
sell. I'm not even sure what a Lombard is, but
There is a buy and sell section in the friends Discord that you are more than happy to post in.
Yeah.
God bomb, no, 6 isn't way too low. 6 is a
So-
good
No, I
sugar.
mean in
Anything below.
American.
Oh, American, you'd be
6
dead.
would be incredibly low. Yes.
Yeah, I know. And it's funny when I used to watch the American like diabetes ads, and they'd be like, "My blood sugar was 100 and blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh dear God, you're dead, like dead from high blood sugars."
I had
Like,
a
how are you
coworker
still
when I worked at
talking
Bank
to
of
me?
America that his blood sugar spiked so bad it was like 370 or something.
Oh, sweet
Yikes.
Jesus! Yeah, dead.
Yeah, needless to say, he ended up in the hospital.
Okay, and
They
and
admitted him.
in Canada, you would be in the morgue because you are dead. Like when I was diagnosed,
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
don't
what,
think
what's your blood
Canadians are.
type? Maple syrup.
yeah, right. Because when
I
I
don't
was
think
when I was
humans in Canada and humans in America are going to be that. You might have different medical levels, but I don't think death is going to occur to one of you guys because you get your blood sugar a little high like that, or not a little high, but very high like that.
my sugars were
Eventually,
30.
yes.
When I was diagnosed, my sugars were 34,
Oh
and
God.
Mom was told if they hadn't got me into into the doctor and then quickly rushed to the hospital, I would have been dead within a day or two from high sugars. So when you say 300, dead.
Oh, there's
Canadian
a
numbers.
person. I saw a person peeking,
Person. What person?
peeking on Devin's side.
Hi.
All right, I'll be right back. My food is almost here.
Yay.
Interceptor food.
I've actually got to get going myself because I have to run evening errands. So
Okay.
I will see you all later.
Bye.
No
a
problem. I'll
wonderful
see you guys
evening.
later.
Hit the thing. Hit the switch. Smack the crap out of the switch. Hope that it is no longer shorted. Because we need better switches.
34 equals 650-ish in U.S. numbers. Yeah, well, yeah.
That's, yeah. Aretha Franklin was at 450 when she collapsed on stage. Yes. So
Yeah.
that gives you an idea of.
I think when I was first diagnosed, I was actually, I was already in the hospital because I had to have surgery, and they said, "Oh, by the way, you're diabetic." I'm like, "Oh, goody! That's just icing on the cake."
It's like, thanks for letting me know.
And I couldn't eat for like 3 days because they're trying to get me to get my levels. My levels were so high they're trying to get them to drop. But because of the pain after the surgery, it was also elevating the level, so it was kind of a catch-22.
Yeah. Oh, hush. Shut up.
Whoa! Look at that! We got a bear. We got their bear. Get that bear. Is
Happy
that a Canadian
Halloween?
brown bear?
So we're going to a Halloween party this weekend, and so she's dressing up as a bear, and I'm putting on an Adidas tracksuit and a new Ushanka.
Cocaine bear.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, I love
God.
it.
Nice, Sloopy.
Are you
If
gonna
you're over
you gonna paint her
300,
muzzle
avoid
her muzzle a
vampires.
little white from all the cocaine?
If you're over
Yep.
300, avoid vampires because they think of you as candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
much does an
We'll have to
8-piece
switch,
chicken cost these days?
Is this have continuity?
All right, there we go. I knocked over a box. I didn't know it had a battery in it. And I don't even know what the battery belongs to.
You battery
box.
bombed your dinner.
Yeah. Except for thankfully it didn't fall on my dinner.
Or your dinner didn't fall in the box.
The guy called me as I was walking out.
And now it
I don't
works
have a
worse.
buzzer system.
Dang,
These
$10
switches
for
are
8-piece
awful.
chicken.
8-piece chicken.
I'm going to take a short
Yep.
break from cleaning these switches.
8-piece wings,
I
rather.
don't think I'm
combo.
really getting any.
I read the wrong thing. I'm looking at here. You go 8-piece chicken plus 8-piece tenders. Fill up.
I'll go wash my hands.
$40.
All right. We'll be here.
Golly, what are you kind of cracky smoking, KFC?
Really good stuff.
Apparently not for your gut.
Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Trina of Trina's Technobabble. Welcome to my stream.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Okay. You see, you notice that she's so embarrassed by the fact he's trying to take over her stream. She's not even showing her face.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's because I'm eating.
Okay, she's busy stuffing her face.
Mm-hmm.
Nom nom nom. Chew chew chew.
I'm just gonna take over all the streams.
Yeah, that's why we call it Trina's Takeover, not Trina's Technobabble. It's Trina's Takeover Babble.
What did you? Oh, by the way, I should mention that big bad biologist and I are in talks of opening our own channel called The Wizard and the Princess. And if anybody watched the stream on Sunday or Saturday, you'll get the reference. And I'm going to take that as a resounding no, that nobody watched the stream apparently on Saturday.
I watched it. It was that that Commodore 64 game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I need to tie my shoe.
So actually, I had looked, I had found a lot of, what was it, 35 or 50 games for $50 plus like $20 shipped. And I was going to order it, like, because it had an auction, it was an auction on eBay. So I'm like, oh, nobody's bid on this. Great. I'll wait for like the last day. And then, so I took a nap and then I wake up and because it still had a day and like 12 hours to go, I wake up and it says, oh, the auction's ended. I'm like, because there's no buy it now option. So I'm like, okay. So I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, somebody probably sent them a message saying, will you take this offer? And they're like, okay.
Maybe. Because I was going to send them to John. Because he said he didn't have any Commodore like floppy disk games, and they were all floppy disk games.
I got to stop looking at DoorDash. I was starting to look at wings and things, and I just had pizzas, and I'm like, I don't need to eat.
Mr. Devin,
Hey, that's me.
would you like me to investigate the process of getting you switched over to Cherry MX key switches?
I'm kind of interested in that.
Okay. And the only reason I say that is
Because-
because so many of these are just destroyed. Getting replacements is next to impossible.
How many in total do you think are bad? Because I know a guy that just found a bunch.
Okay. Well, looking at, I'm going to go back to Benchcam here. So let's just making the assumption.
Again, Joe.
What?
Make yourself big again.
I can't do that on this stream. That's only on OnlyFans.
That's what I pay for, babe.
Yeah, you know it. So assuming these three key switches are bad because two of them are fail short and one is fail open.
Yeah.
These two are okay. These two loose ones.
Yep.
And I can mark those.
There should be a bag of them that I put in there too.
Oh, okay. Are those all failed? Those are all failed short.
That's where I tested them. That's what most of them were.
Yeah.
And then I soaked them in alcohol overnight, exercised them a lot, and then put some deoxin.
you've got 15 switches here that fail short, and then all of the switches on. It's hard to see. Maybe I can zoom way down in here. Stand by. Manual macro zoom. Whee! So all those switches with the red dots, none of those work. You press them and they don't do the thing. So that's like, this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 at least.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
So we might as well say all of them.
Yeah.
At this point.
I mean, the majority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's my worry there. Is that, you know, and the ones that aren't bad, they're going to go because they were stored in the same condition, the same conditions as the rest of the key switches. So
yeah, so this
I don't know, rat pee. I don't know.
So it was stored in some old guy's basement, and this guy that I found it through, he was down in Houston, and he just kept it like in his trailer or whatever. And I'm like I drove 7 hours to go get it, and I'm like, oh dear God. But
I'm agreeing with Rat P.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it was fairly clean. It had like some dirt and stuff, like some regular dust and crud.
It could have been very low level mold or something that's just inside the contacts.
Yeah.
And, you know, doing a quick search-a-doodle, you know, here's the, can I zoom out a little bit?
Yeah, the key matrix.
Yeah, this is the on Apple Fritter, the process for doing this.
Yes.
For doing the switch over. And when you look at it, when you look at the way that key switch is made,
yup,
it's like they're the dumbest little contact switches, right? And if anything gets in between there, that's enough to it doesn't even need to be what's the term I'm looking for? It doesn't even have to cause continuity. Anything that causes those to press closed and stay pressed together.
Yeah, they're gonna stay that way.
They're going to stay that way. And the other way is true. If there's a thin film of gunk on there that is just like organic, for example, that the oxit or whatever just can't get out of there, they're never going to contact. So, you know, in theory, like he's like this person is saying here, he, she, whoever this wonderful person is.
That went super in detail.
Like just early this year, actually. Cool.
Huh, was that so?
You know, you can try to take all the switches apart, clean them, but you're just gonna, and it's a good 30 to 45 minutes per switch.
No thanks.
You know,
no life for you.
Yeah, I would say replacing the entire set of key switches.
That would be awesome if you know somebody. So they said they use like PET-G or whatever it is. I've never.
Oh yeah.
3D print.
Yeah. So I have this wonderful. Well, my cameras aren't working, but I've got the super awesome printer.
Oh hey.
I've got the Bamboo. I can print in PET-G, ABS, ASA, all of the stuff. So that's
okay.
So I can print all of this stuff, and then I just need to get switches. So. Yeah. That's the most expensive thing.
If you tell me what I need to order, I can order it and have it shipped to your house.
Sure. I just need the whatever Cherry MX switches this guy says he was using. I'll see if I can get you an exact part number.
Yeah, sure.
The Cherry MX based kit from Reactive Micro is out of stock with no ETA.
Yeah.
Oh, Reactive Micro? He used to sell those? He actually had
a whole new keyboard.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't just the adapters. It was like the entire keyboard.
I need to check that. Henry and I are friends. I might be able to say, hey, Henry, you got one hanging around back there that I can, snag on?
Please.
Yeah. I helped him write the instructions for the universal power supply kit for this right here and did the beta testing and stuff for that. Looking. Like he has all of the Apple II stuff that's not the keyboard encoders. Here's his replacement keyboard.
Yeah, I've been trying to see if anybody has them, and I just haven't been able to find any. The cherry maintenance, like the cherry, I'm used to saying MX means maintenance.
Yeah, you have a military background, right?
I am still active duty Air Force, yes.
Oh, well, thank you very much for your service. I appreciate it.
Yeah, been doing it for almost 11 years now, and I love what I do.
Woo woo! You get a special. You get a special loot. Woo!
And we love that you do it.
Yeah, been fixing airplanes since I was 19 years old, I guess.
Yeah. My brother was in the Air Force. He worked he was stationed in Texas.
Do you remember? Was it Dias or?
Oh no, that's where he did his basic.
San Antonio, yeah, Lackland.
Lackland,
Yeah.
That's where my grandfather was stationed
know.
years and years ago. It was Lackland.
He did a tour in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
He
was probably at Al Dhafra Air Base.
Yeah, that sounds right. This was in the mid to late 90s. This was about a billion years ago.
Oh,
but he did avionics as well.
Cool. Do you know
what especially was the gyroscope systems on one of the.
Yeah.
He can't really tell us exactly what he's doing for security reasons. But
one of my systems. I know what he's talking about. Do you remember what aircraft it was?
One of the F-100 series.
Oh, that's before my time.
Yeah.
Before that F-150, right?
Anymore. Yeah.
So I started my career. So after I got out of basic, went to all my training and stuff. I started. My first base was Ellsworth Air Force Base in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh, okay.
You were talking about being in the middle of nowhere in Ohio, and I'm like,
me middle of the nowhere is nothing like Ellsworth. Nothing.
Yeah. South Dakota actually, for the entire world, or not the entire world, well, the entire United States, there is a town in South Dakota that is the absolute farthest away in any other state. I think, well, either in the United States or North America, the farthest away that you can possibly be from a McDonald's is in South Dakota.
Sounds like where I would like.
That's saying a lot, then.
It is. It was a beautiful area. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the place had a population of like, I think 71,000 or something like that when we were there. We were there for like 7 years and some change.
Yep, I'm from the last stop I-95 United States in Maine called Holden.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut.
You stay on 95, you end up in Canada.
Yeah.
And it's more potatoes and people up there.
You're not wrong.
We're in Connecticut.
Southeastern, Norwich area.
My brother graduated from
Hartford many times. I love Hartford.
Yeah. I used to always stick towards the southeastern part of the state, like the Mystic, Connecticut area. It was just more my scene.
I've been to Connecticut.
I live in Boston.
Boston. Welcome to Harvard Yard. Yeah, I used to live in Boston too. I went to school in Boston.
Ooh.
So I do miss Boston. I miss that type of city where there's everything you could ever want, all hours of the night, basically.
Yeah, we were in, what was it, last year or was it this year? Oh God, I don't even know anymore. We were actually up in Boston. We caught a game at Fenway. It was fantastic.
Oh, I love Fenway. I lived walking distance from Fenway. It was amazing. Hey, Kate, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Kate.
It says I am on Boston today. Is that in
Kate's
Boston?
here.
That's supposed to be
Hi, Kate. Do I press the embarrassing button while Kate's here?
Oh,
No.
Lord, do I even want to?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
It's embarrassing to you or Kate?
it's embarrassing to me because
You have to watch. Go back and watch the episode that Kate was
Yes.
In
on
Boston, okay.
of the Retro Repair Roundup, and you'll understand.
yeah.
So, Kate, what you doing in Boston?
She's checking out weed stores, right?
Check it out.
Yeah.
We got plenty of them here in Oklahoma.
Boston.
Literally across the road from me, by the dollar store, there is dollar store, weed store, other store, weed store.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And no pizza restaurant. I mean, the perfect pizza restaurant would have been
No,
great right there.
pizza restaurant is the next. It's actually there's a wing place next to that.
Oh,
So,
that'll do it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
wings.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of those munchies.
right?
So they're replacing the entire innards. That's a lot of work too, but at least the key.
All right,
the
I'm
key
just gonna get washed up and be right back.
Cherry
I had
M.
a thought like putting like a little single pole switch or whatever in there, kind of like a regular little push button. And I was
Yeah, yeah. The feel on those, they're not designed to be typed on though,
Yeah,
so they're
exactly.
super clacky, and so you're just doing the 2-finger punch. You wouldn't really be able to like.
that's why I put
Weed
that
stores closed where you're at, Thomas.
So it's looking
What?
like the cherry black switches are the ones everybody likes to use for this.
Okay.
Somebody's rubbing
And
my
the
foot.
problem is they cost 99 cents a piece.
Yeah, come on.
So yeah,
Hey, bud.
That's not too bad.
Here's my
You
other boy.
can probably
Hey, Al.
though, if you hunt around, you can probably find clones of the cherry
Yeah,
MX.
like bulk packs and stuff.
Yeah, and find it a lot better price. So that's basically all you need. You just need a full quantity.
Yeah, homegrown will do it. You can
My
grow
brain
your own
did
at
the
home.
thing again. You need a full quantity of Cherry MX black switches, and that should be it. And if you ship them to me, then I can do the thing for you.
Hey, boy. How's it going, Al? You go, kitty.
14.
Cat,
What is it like?
Yeah.
cat, tabby.
50 something
Yeah,
keys?
this one, babies.
What's that?
I think it's like 54 keys or something.
I can give you an exact count. Yep.
Because I've got a
Um,
P+ keyboard in front of me.
That's a lot of
1,
keys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. I'm getting a count of 52.
Very
Nice.
good.
But it wouldn't hurt to, get a couple extras. Yeah, Joe moments are fun.
Oh boy.
Careful what you say, Kate. Oh, that's awesome.
But seriously, Cheerios MX, yes. But seriously, I wanted to get an animation of Pac-Man going across with the and then I'll sing over it, hit it with a hammer as another animation.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
think my keyboard has the blue switches as well, Sloopy.
Yeah, the blues are super clicky, but that doesn't really match the feel of these switches. You want kind of a linear switch, and the black is a better fit. But you can. I mean, if you want to customize the keyboard to whatever feel you want,
Yeah.
sure.
I want to go for the old school.
Yeah.
Well, I bought mine. I'm not one of those. I used to be in a group of people, hung out with a group of people in the Discords and stuff that they would build their own. They would build their own keyboards.
Yeah.
And I was like, then I found out some of the stuff requires soldering and stuff like that. I was like, nope, no, that's not me.
I happen to have a single Cherry MX Black from very, very early on my electronics.
Oh, cool.
Endeavors.
Because it is like a little prototype one.
I hate you.
Yep.
You hate this, don't you? Al?
And that feel is very, very similar.
Brown cherry.
What's a
MX
good
keys
quiet
still
switch?
around. Yeah.
Cherry Black. Okay, Kate, this is the switch. This is me pressing the switch right by the microphone. You can't. It's silent.
Yeah, if you don't want
Cherry-
anything, membrane would be the quietest, probably.
Yeah.
Cherry brown are also nice and quiet, but have a tactile bump. So
They have a
they have
little
a little bit of resistance and then you feel it,
Yeah.
but you don't hear it. Brown are my favorite.
Yeah.
But then I
might
also like this Model M.
Yeah. I might order, if I can find a brown, I might order one and get a feel on it. Or you can do that too, Devin. If you want to just order one of each, just from wherever, and then you can actually probably for pretty cheap get one of those tester kits that's got one of each color, and then you can just check them however you want to do it. I just want to put the switches in it that you want in it. I mean, I can put like gigantic stop, start, hydraulic press push buttons in it if you really want me to. Chung, 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 however you want to do it.
The browns to me feel very close to what's on the Apple extended keyboard too.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I mean,
Earlier on stream, I started designing a knob that I broke off of my wife's camera over the weekend, and I have now printed it and replaced it, and it works fantastic.
I
broke
really
your
need to
knob.
invest in one of those things.
What, a 3D printer? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It would save me so much, like making the floppy drive gears and stuff. Well, I'd have to get a good printer for that, like a resin printer.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
need a resin one for that.
Yeah. Well, it's
You have
like
to use
other
the
things.
the high test resin for it as well.
Yeah.
The standard resin is still too soft for the cheese gear. It'll just snap it.
Like other brackets and stuff, like especially
Yeah.
for like my old Power Mac that's sitting in the corner. I use it as a server.
Hey,
For-
Gut Bomb, show him the bracket you made for your camera last night while we were talking on stream.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, let me go find it.
Just casually, you know.
Yeah. He's got this this camera that he wants to put little colored gels in front of. And so he's just like, we're just on was it last night or the night before? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday during Dave's stream.
Okay.
You're new, so you don't know these people's names, but he was
Fair.
just like tinkering on it. He's like, hey, look, it came out of the printer. It's like, I love 3D printing. It's great. MMU Man also has a good idea. You could also look for a Fab Lab, Makerspace, Hackerspace near you. Yeah.
Yep.
Little thing
So
that
you
I
can
can just
change the
slide it.
colors and do fancy
Yep.
stuff.
They
I was
used
trying to
to-
do black and white, or I was trying to do color photography on black and white film by taking 3 exposures, one red, one green, and one blue,
Oh, that's cool.
and then going in, taking them into Photoshop, and then colorizing them, combining them into a color image.
Yeah.
I had limited success, but that was more my picture taking skills than the 3D printing skills.
Don't shake the camera. You're not supposed to shake the camera between shots.
Shake
It was
like
too
a
dark
Polaroid
because I was
picture.
trying to take the pictures in the house, and I was using this old, completely mechanical camera, which does not take good pictures in the house.
Yeah, Lubitel is not really designed for short throw, dark pictures. It's more of an outdoor kind of camera.
Yeah.
I am going to be 3D printing my own medium format camera, other than the optics. Of course, I'm going to buy some optics for it, but over the next week or so, I'm going to 3D print my own.
3D print the optics, take a picture, show us what it looks like.
I'll use my clear PLA filament for some lenses.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Look at this vaguely single-colored blur.
Amoeba.
That looks familiar.
So yeah, Devin, really, that's really all we need is those key switches.
Okay.
You get key
Okay.
switches to me, and then I can do the process. I can print all the bits and pieces out. It's still a pretty time-consuming process.
Yeah.
Thomas Armstrong put a part
to do
number
it.
for the cherries.
Yeah.
That might be the part number. Just to-
The part number for the black is this.
It's a Trina.
This is the black part number. They're in stock at. They have 38,000 of them in stock, so no problems there.
I think Cocaine Bears are released
But
has been
again, you can
released.
probably find clones of the Cherry MX for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
They'll be perfectly fine. I mean, as long as they're not like 2 cents a piece or something like that, they're gonna be.
I'll do some digging around, see what I can find for some deals, and
I mean, at $1 a piece, that's kind of.
yeah.
That's like 50
And now we know why most keyboards we get today have membrane key switches.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So
beans.
just a question.
Yeah.
Did Kate respond back to the getting the weed in Boston?
She's
Asking the important
what?
questions.
About that.
On
And
Discord.
stream can no longer be monetized.
On Discord the other day, we were talking about weed stores and in their prevalence in Boston, and she mentioned she was going to be there, so I thought it'd be funny if
Fair enough.
Bastard.
she sampled the shops.
She's like, haha, no, I'm working.
Like, there's a surprising amount of weed shops here in Oklahoma too.
And she's innocent.
Oh yeah.
There's so many.
So I find it hilarious that
Hey, baby.
I don't want this to be like a political statement, but I do find it funny that like a lot of the middle states, are perfect clean cut middle states have weed, and Ohio is like, no, that's the devil's lettuce, and if you pass the constitutional amendment for it, we're gonna fine you and kill you anyway. It's like,
Yeah, I
Ohio's-
thought Oklahoma is the most surprising of the places that legalized
Yeah.
it to me.
There's my shadow.
It's
Nice shadow.
medical
in
only.
a way that just kind of shows that people realize
Oh, it's
that
still medical only
okay.
there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just fully recreational here, so
Yeah.
I
my
just-
wife
anyone
has-
can
yeah.
just go in.
I
My wife
just had
has
a funny thought for a Macintosh librarian
Lord.
video
And she's innocent.
with Mac y'all stoned up. But anyway,
Oh my god. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
red in it. Yeah. What
Yeah,
game
but-
are we playing today, Mackie?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Mackie. This
We're
is Mackie
playing
on weed.
buttons, Miss Kate.
Sorry,
I bet she's
Kate,
glad
you're-
she joined now.
Sorry, Kate. Sending hurts your way.
He says, "What are you doing to my intellectual property?"
We're
Making it-
destroying your intellectual
Giving it the
property.
munchies.
Yes.
Yeah, she just says haha.
Funny, haha. What else can we work on tonight? Since we're kind of in a stopping position with the keyboard here.
I'm troubleshooting my Rev Zero replica like this whole.
Woo! Yes. Is that what you're putting this keyboard into?
No. So I have
Into a legit.
I have 2 Rev Zeros sitting on either side of me right now, and I've been doing chip swaps.
He has Rev Zeros, people. Rev Zeros. Rev Zero alert.
Hi,
First
Scarlett,
Apple II
before I
ever
quit it.
released.
Yeah. So this is the one that I went and picked up in Texas. This is the one that keyboard goes to. So it has a couple chips missing that I have in my replica board over here.
Is the logic board in better shape than the keyboard was?
Very much so. It works. Like the logic board works fine.
Get the Nabu out.
And then I only had to change, I think like one LS257 on this thing. And ever since I put my replica Rev Zero board back together, that was in, so I got a Rev Zero from a recycler, but it had a Rev 7 board in it. So I built a replica board. And then I did some chip swapping to get this thing working right. Found it was this LS257, put this one back together. And now it's just like,
Joe, there's a request for you. Get the Naboo out.
I saw that, and the answer to that is no.
You're going to keep the
Nabu.
Naboo in the box until it becomes interesting again, aren't you?
Yeah, no.
Welcome
The
back, Retro
Nabu
Techie.
is like a Dave's 12-hour stream project because that's how long it's going to take to like do anything with that.
Oh, so
If I
that's
start
the
tonight, it's
Halloween
gonna
stream.
get out of the box, I'm going to read all the paperwork, and then the stream will be over. So
So this Sunday, then.
maybe.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Maybe if I'm not building like 47 more blue scuzzies.
I'll tell you
So-
what. K-Stark in chat says they need to get their Naboo up, so maybe you guys can both do it.
There you go. Where in Quebec are you, K-Star?
So K-Stark was the one who I was going to ship the thing to you, Trina, by means
Oh,
of Sloopy.
okay.
To
And then the
get
whole
them
railroad-
their thing, but then Sloopy like couldn't find a person to get it to them, to get it to you, to get it to K-Stark.
Right.
So then I just ended up shipping them the thing.
Yeah. Oh, and Retro Techie's here, the other Quebecan. If that's how you say it
You know each
correctly.
other.
Too many
Quebecois.
Canadians.
That was going to be me. Unfortunately, the Underground Tech Railroad got derailed in the States.
Yeah. So here, let's
And,
put
and,
it
and
on.
actually, my part or your part that I was supposed to send to you is probably still in the box at Sloopy's.
Yeah.
So one of these days, I'll just ship it to you.
It's still at
so-
Sloopy's, apparently,
Sounds
Eric.
like-
So, and that was a comedy of errors too, because what happened is So
What, babe?
I tried to get the first box to Trina through Sloopy through somebody at VCF Midwest, and that didn't, or VCF Midwest. That didn't work. So then I shipped them. I shipped it to them directly, and somehow the address got mixed up on the package, and that didn't get through either. So then I had to send it again.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
like fun.
what became of the box for me? It's still sitting at Sloopy's
Yeah, it's at Sloopy's place.
at this point.
And I think he may have sent it back to me. I don't remember. But
Okay.
the first package I sent got back to here today and is over here somewhere. I just have to take it out of the box. No, I already took it apart. I already took it out of the box, put it back in inventory. So, welcome to sending things all over the internet.
Oh, there's Sloopy.
So
He's talking about your box, Trina.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Yeah. Both my big and my regular size one.
Hi, my name is Trina, and I'm a dirty old lady.
Hey, listen. I'm sorry. I am quoting Sloopy. Eric, Trina's box is here. Both her big box and her small box. I'm literally quoting. And that's not even me being dirty. I'm just literally reading the chat.
It's just Trina being Trina. We immediately think she's
Quote
being
Van
dirty.
Halen, the song ain't dirty. It's really just the way we sing it.
Exactly.
So let's put all of Devin's things in one spot.
Yeah, we know where it is.
So that I don't lose any of it, because you know that I will, and that will be bad. And then we'll have an angry Devin, and he works for the military, so we don't want that to happen.
Whoop, there's puppies. Get him, puppies.
If you make Devin angry, your house is going to be bombed.
Yeah.
I don't work on bombers anymore.
But he works on the planes that bring the bombs, so he knows people that knows people.
Right?
I do have a lot of buddies still up there. I do know some of the pilots. I actually work. I do work. Mercy, please stop messing with Brutus. So I actually do work with Canadians right now here in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So as of now, for another month, I work on the AWACS. You know, big old Rotodome.
AWACS.
Yes.
It's like, hi, bad guys. We can see you. You don't think we can, but we
can
can.
see you beyond.
We have you right there. You're on the toilet.
Synthetic aperture radar, baby.
So K-Stark, if I read correctly, you work at a recycling place in Montreal.
Mm-hmm. You have just piqued Trina's massive.
Hi.
Okay. Before you do anything, K-Stark, you have Trina show you her living room, kitchen area right now. She does not need any more crap yet.
I got rid of the largest box of cables the other night.
I was just gonna say, did you get rid of the box of cables?
I got rid of one of them.
Actually, Trina, if you just send Steve his stuff, that'd be half the stuff.
Steve's stuff is gone. All this. I've actually got rid of the box for Steve, a box that I don't know what the heck the post office did to the poor box.
I got my box from you.
Yeah. Gut Bomb's got his box. Adam got his box. Fred got his box.
Where's my box? You gonna send me a box?
Who else was it that was on? Oh, Garth. Yeah, Garth.
Well, yeah, I sent Garth stuff to Gut Bomb. So that's
and
all.
He got it.
And he got all that
did
stuff.
you find all his cards and everything that he wanted?
Look, people, a properly shipped product from eBay. How often does that happen?
I don't know. I never order from eBay. They always ship to bad.
Yeah, so K-Stark, I'm going to plug myself. I own Computers of Pride here in Toronto.
Yes.
And every so often I need parts. So I might be hitting you up for some parts every so often.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Get him, doggy. Get him.
Don't say woohoo. That's one of his trigger words.
Oh, no.
I'm not even joking. Our oldest corgi, Brutus, like you can say certain words and he's just like triggered.
Oh, there's Corgi. I see ears.
That was Bond.
You want to go for a walk?
Okay.
You want to go for a walk?
Look, he's like, this thing, I'm gonna get you.
Well, it's like when you say
Nice
that,
to the poor guy.
slowly, if you say
First
it
time on
slowly,
stream.
he'll like go.
You are evil,
Gut
Gutbum.
bomb. That's why. What if he keeps Penny? Well, he has Gut bomb used headset anyway, so Penny being in the room wouldn't have mattered.
Penny has a lot of trigger words of her own.
Can't find you. What? Oh, he's okay. Never mind. I didn't see the
Let's look
conversation.
at the toy Joe got.
Oh, you got a toy? Is it stream safe?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Is
even
it from Bad Dragon?
It's even.
Bad Dragon. It's the Christmas light.
I actually am monetized, guys. So let's keep it below a certain bar. Below
Okay.
a certain.
Oh gosh, well, Trina,
I just said the Christmas lights.
So
What's that
no, this
noise?
is. It's not only stream appropriate. It is channel
Got
appropriate.
a cat snoring.
Oh,
Press the
and by the way, Francois, all of Steve's stuff fit in one box. So
There you go.
hopefully it'll ride better than Frank's stuff.
This is a Vesa local bus IDE controller
Ooh.
with a promise controller. Focus, you feck. There it goes. Yep. So this is for my 486 because I have two controllers. I've got two IDE controllers. It's way.
Oh Lord,
hey,
what happened? What happened?
Okay, so if Kate is allowed to say that, if she is allowed to say that in the comments, she gets to get this.
No. It's so long. Oh Lord. Oh, gosh.
Anyway, so no, yeah, back to this. So batch. So yeah, this is for my 486. So the 486 has a IDE, or not IDE, an ISA controller card on it, and I have a Vesa local bus controller card of the same. I don't know, what do you want to call it, capability set, but it's got a bad serial controller.
Super chat.
So it only
super
works as an
chat.
IE controller. So it's like, what's the point of even having a multi-IO when it only does one thing? So I got this to replace it in the hopes that it has faster IDE capabilities and will potentially slightly improve the performance of that 486. So
And Joe got a super chat from MacFX.
Yeah.
yes, Mac effects. What? I hit Oops! I didn't mean to hit the button again.
That's all right. We like
Sorry.
thingamaboobs.
Oh,
So
and
we get to do
K
this.
Stark, Francois is from France. Actually,
Francois. Thank
Yeah,
you, Mac
Francois.
effects. Yes. So yeah, IDE to CF card. Well, yeah, and I have one of those. I mean, I also have one of these guys. I wrong camera. I have one of these that I want to try too to see if that will improve performance.
Ooh.
So I'm doing
Shiny.
lots of things. Where thing go? Where
Nope.
happen occur exist part? Stand by.
Not French Canadian, actual French.
French. Yeah.
So,
Oui, think French. Aha.
Yes.
That's my French. Sorry.
So,
I was like,
I
huh?
have to mark this name.
That sounds like French Canadian to me.
So I'm going to show you one of the other things I'm going to try because I'm going to do some, I don't know, performance testing. But
So
I have this.
Dick.
I have this hard drive, this Maxter hard drive that I'm going to test, and I want to test performance with this. And I also have, like a stack of compact flash cards, so I want to test, direct compact flash thing. I have one of these things, this Discon module, which is basically just compact flash, and see which gives me the best performance just for my own entertainment value. And also compare it against the ISA adapter doodle I have in there. And all of this is actually just stemmed from me starting a research project for a client of mine. I may have mentioned it in prior streams, but basically I have a client who's an electronics manufacturer who is like 15 minutes away from me, like electronics fab, like pick and place machines and wave soldering machines and all of the other cool stuff. So every time I go there, I'm in nerd heaven. A little aside about them, they have an entire cubicle full of old chips from the 70s and 80s that they have offered if I ever have time to like go through it and sort them for them. Anywho, so yeah, my nerd is just like, so anyway, they have a wave soldering machine that dates from like the late 80s, right? Early 90s, late 80s, somewhere in there. And it's run by a custom 386 machine embedded in the machine, but it's a 386 computer. It runs DOS, it boots DOS, it's got a standard video output, a keyboard, and the whole 9 yards. And it boots to an IDE hard drive. And they want a way to preserve the operation of that should that drive ever fail. And I'm like, sure. So all of this stuff was a research project to learn exactly what would be required to come up with an easy conversion process for this machine. They don't want to actually do the conversion. They just want me to back it up onto some sort of media that then can go boop in the machine and get it to work. The problem is it's a 386. And so the largest hard drive it can see is 504 megabytes. So, the proper way to do that is like a disk-on module like this, which is designed to work forever and have high reliability. Compact flashes really aren't designed for that. But the problem with this is these are like the smallest you can get these in are like 4 gigs. And if you try to access this in like 500 meg mode, it doesn't work right. It like whatever. K-Stark is correct. Drive overlay time. I do have I created a second process for using Seagate's drive overlay tool, OnTrack drive overlay tool, one of the overlay tools.
Joe, you should look at the link I just posted.
Ultra 33. Ooh, I'll have to look at that in a moment. But the other option is to use one of these guys in there. So basically, this just puts the BIOS from the XT IDE card in the machine without having the IDE ports, and it patches the BIOS so that it can see any drive size you want. This will go up to 127 gigs.
Oh wow!
On an old 386, it'll just do it. As a matter of fact, stand by. I'm picking up invoices. It'll give you that option on an original IBM 5150 from 1981. It'll do it. So that's cool. But anyway, so that's what all that project is for. Now you said a linky doodle.
I did send a linky doodle.
Yes, K-Stark. I found. Okay, well now I've got to go over to YouTube whatever doodle to get it.
Oh, hold on. I'll put in the private chat for you.
No, I got it. I have the chat over in a second.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh, PCI IDE cards.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad my machine I'm putting these in doesn't have IDE or doesn't have PCI.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pre-PCI.
Okay.
Sorry. But those are awesome cards. Those Ultra 33 cards are great. If you've got like an old
do you have an eSATA port? Sorry, eISA port?
46, Trita.
No, eISA. Sorry.
No, it doesn't have eISA. No.
Okay.
I must depart. It is dinner time.
Okay.
All right, Devin.
No.
Thank you, Devin, for stopping by. Stay in touch. Let me know when you get those key switches, and when I have a process for that, we'll bring you back in. We'll do more on it.
So
and thanks for putting up with our insanity.
Yeah, it was interesting. It reminded me a lot of the reenacting guys that I hang around in. It gets very interesting. I do World War II reenacting. So.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're not weird. Hush.
Like, I guess before I go, I wanted to tell you as well, like, I'm moving in a month.
Okay.
So I guess we're moving. So they picked me up for the F-35 program, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm going to a test and evaluation / weapons school where they train fighter pilots and stuff like that over in Nevada.
Neat.
Nice.
And
Nevada,
so
where
basically,
all the really special stuff happens. Yeah,
yes.
we'll just look at that. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see that $400,000 helmet that they have, where you can like. I'm not even joking. It really costs that much, and you can see through the aircraft as you're flying.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. All these civvies are like, oh, I've got my Quest 2 headset and I can do AR. and the Air Force is like, hold my beer.
If you thought our coffee pots cost a lot that we use on aircraft, wait until you see this.
Yep.
Like for real though, like the coffee pots, like they cost like it sounds simple, but they're like $1,500 for a coffee pot.
Does it make coffee?
It does.
It's better at that price.
So it's like I've flown on one of the AWACS before. Like so basically we'll go on trips and they'll take a maintenance team with them, right? So I do avionics, so they're like, okay, we need the avionics guy. And we were flying, so we took off from Oklahoma. We went to California. I refueled the aircraft when we landed there. And then we woke up super early in the morning. I want to say it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And they're like, hey, we're leaving now. And I'm like, where are we going? And they're like, we're going to Hickam Air Force Base, Hawaii. And I'm like, oh, how nice. And I get there and they're like, hey, we're going to go do mission planning, fuel up the jet, get everything ready, fix whatever you need to fix. And it's me and like 5-6 other people. So we refuel the jet. They come back and they're like, all right, time to go back to California. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm in Hawaii right now and you're not going to let me walk around? No, I just can't leave this one small spot that we're parked on. I was like, this is tragic. I'm like, Pearl Harbor is right over there. I need to see.
Mm-hmm.
So many interesting experiences. The Middle East was fun. Kind of.
Hot.
I try not. Yeah, not fun. That was an experience and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to. It wasn't like traumatic like Army guys, but I try not to think about it. It was fun. You bond really close with people over there. Like I helped a lot of people out, like with the team building skills and stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I plan on retiring from it. We'll see. I've spent
Again, thank you for your service, obviously.
pleasure, and he's upside down. That threw me off. Yeah, pleasure's all mine.
Did you transport to Australia?
His headphones are staying on. They're not falling off. What in the world?
Good night, mate.
He's going to just start talking backwards. Yeah.
Hey, Solomon Diamonds.
Isn't that how they talk in Australia anyway?
Yeah, basically. I've worked with Australians. It's crazy. But anywho, before dinner gets cold, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go eat, and I will have all those. I'll probably just order like 3 20-packs.
Yeah, that'll be plenty in case we get a couple bad ones, or because I haven't done this process before, it does require some minute wire modification. So in case I kill a switch in the process or something. Yep.
No worries. Well, I appreciate it so much, and thank you for introducing me to everybody. It was a pleasure meeting all you.
Thank you for stopping by. We always like having new faces on the streams.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Maybe I'll come by another time. Just let me know.
Sounds perfect. Hey, we also run a podcast called Retro Repair Roundup. Maybe we'll have you come on one Sunday if you're available.
Sure. Sundays are usually the best days for me anyways.
Awesome sauce. Sounds great.
Trina's Roundup. It's called Trina's Repair Roundup.
See y'all later.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah.
Stop by.
Bye.
And then there was 4.
I love helping people. If you didn't know.
So, by the way,
that seems to be something that goes on in this community a lot.
Yes,
we need a guest for next stream. By the way, just saying.
Yeah, on the 5th.
We should have mentioned that while he was still on the stream.
I did mention. I was just mentioning it.
Yeah.
But the problem is he's moving soon,
so
he may not be available this next Sunday. So I didn't really want to push it.
I was gonna say you should have mentioned it while he was here.
And by the way, Joe, I'm putting another link in.
Oh Lord.
Yes. Oh no.
It's good. It's good.
Is this one safe for stream? No.
It is safe for stream. You should look through all the cards.
My Lord.
Because there's a lot of ISA cards stuck in other
Oh,
things.
you got more in there now?
Yeah, I got them all listed now.
What is this insanity?
Just start clicking.
Stoned Mackie on the next stream.
Oh,
Stone Mackie on the neck. That'd be.
oh my God, no.
She can get
Stoned Mackie.
Stone Mackie live from
cards.
Boston.
Skipping that. Fiber
Live.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Fiber
Oh
channel.
my
Oh,
God, that'd be the best.
That's storage.
Oh,
it's
you had a cable to go with that card too, Trina.
What with that one? No.
You did.
I've had that. No. But
Firewire,
I've had.
yeah.
I'm saying I've had that card up for sale for a long time now. It's
Oh,
just
but you had a
terrible.
fiber channel cable in all of that
Oh,
junk.
did I? Oh, well, that
Yep.
might have gone out now.
It's probably,
probably
in
went
it's
to
probably in
Steve.
Steve's box. Yeah.
Video cards.
Goodness.
I clicked video cards.
Retro
Oh,
Techie
this
wants
is
to
one.
know,
Why didn't it
Joe,
load
what are you
anything now?
needing?
What?
Retro Techie wants to know, what are you needing?
What am I needing?
As far as the card
World
goes, I'm guessing.
peace.
World peace.
Hold on. Did
World
video
peace.
cards not load? Now you
It
got me-
did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I clicked MIDI cards and I thought it said video cards because the spacing is a little bit close
Oh,
for
yeah.
my
Sorry.
my dumb eyeballs.
Okay.
That's all.
That's why I'm like, wait. I know I have video cards. Why is it loading a blank page?
What, bud? What?
Yeah, the PQI discount module. Yeah, and the discount module I got, people are talking about discount module for just a second. I just got this from Amazon. It was like $50. I mean, it's no big deal. Back to what we were looking through cards. Yes, USB cards. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
got
very cool. K-Stark. Yay.
Cat. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, K-Stark. Do you see K-Stark's icon? It's Neon Cat on the Apple II.
Oh my God, I just see it.
I have a Voodoo card. Is that something special? It is.
I could
Voodoo
see-
cards are kind of special, actually. Video capture cards.
Ooh.
Is it two as in the Voodoo 2 or Voodoo? You have two Voodoo cards.
Video cards.
We're now friends on Discord. Message me on Discord. If I can find my phone. Yeah.
If you need a generic AGP video card that will just make your computer run, Trina has every AGP video card made by ATI that exists. It can't
Pretty
do
much.
3D, but it'll do 2D really well.
Yeah.
Actually, this 9250 is not bad for an early generation like 2001, 2002 kind of generation card.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Power supply.
It's just whatever I have in stock that I
SCSI
stock up.
cards.
Yeah.
ISA 16-bit. Ooh. Look at
Yeah,
all
that's
these.
why I said there's ISO stuck in other things because they're like SCSI, but also ISO. So where do you put them?
Yeah.
Right. But I'm like, mainly it's a SCSI card that just has an ISO port.
Hey, bud.
Whereas in the ones under the ISA, we're like, I don't know where else to put these. So
These aren't on your shop page though. Or
yes,
are they?
Yes, they are.
How does one actually click buttons to purchase it?
One just contacts me because so
you don't have
Amazon-
like a
well, Amazon used to have, if you look at some of the things that are on my site, it says add to cart. Amazon used to have this free add to cart button. Then they get rid of it. So I need to find another way of doing the transactions.
Mhm.
And I just haven't yet, and I've been lazy. So
That was Bob Kate. That was my Bob.
but yeah,
Is
if
your-
anything you
I'm
want,
not
you
sure.
just message me and be like, hey, I want this.
There's more cats, Kate.
very much not so. I just tried to hack your site real quick, but
Cool.
your site doesn't run WordPress, does it?
No, it doesn't. I manually do this.
Oh,
It's
oh,
all just classic HTML.
Yeah. I know. I'm old. Okay, shut up.
no.
I told her I would help her set up a WordPress
Dude!
instance.
what I want is
Now-
somebody to help me set up a shop so that like can have a click
Oh yeah.
add to cart button again.
Yeah. You can go with just about any solution. My favorite solution, though, only because I have a lot of experience with it,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
WordPress with the
Way back
WooCommerce plugin.
Okay.
It other than your hosting, it's free. It costs you nothing.
Oh, okay.
So you
There's
just
another
find the
one,
right
Kate.
host that has WordPress capabilities and you spin it up. Now depending on how complicated you want to get it, there are certain plugins that make your life easier that
All
are
right,
kind of pay to
Regina?
play, where it's like $79 a year for this plugin or that plugin or this or that. But it depends on how
It's
far
very easy to do without ever
It's-
having to pay anything.
yeah, you just got to find the right place to find the plugin and do it. And
Well, I might hire Gutbomb. Honestly, throw some money your way, and
it.
you and I can do it if that works for you.
That works for me.
that is awesome.
My rate
yeah,
is
so-
three ISA cards per hour.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be out of ISA cards. Oh no! Wait,
In about
I-
24 days.
I got like 11 of those network ISA cards. So sweet, sweet! You're getting all the cards.
She's
use
like, they're getting
WordPress
out of my inventory. I'm getting my website updated so I can put new stuff up there.
I've been
Shopify
clicking
for
through
the
these
win.
pages without having the screen up for the past like 2 minutes
That's
because
okay.
I'm stupid.
But yeah, if there's anything that sparks your interest, Joe, message me. You know how to get a hold of me. We can work out
Whoa.
details.
Got bomb went all blurry.
Yeah, you did. Your hand looks great, but there we go.
Yeah, it
Maybe?
didn't like the computer. I think it's when you put that
Yeah,
the top of
computer.
your thing down there, your toolkit. It decided
Ooh.
it wanted to focus on that or something.
That right there piques my interest, Trina. Right there.
I okay. My eyes are shot today,
Let's
so
see. Ooh.
Control C,
Hey, Ron.
Discord.
hey, Ron.
On.
Ron!
Jeremy, to answer your question, I'm
Have a great night,
putting a
Retrotech.
Pentium 4 machine into this case.
I sent you to the link, Trina, on Discord to your own website. Of the
Okay,
thing that
hold
I
on.
want.
Hold on. Let me go grab my phone because
Whoa,
Discord and
whoa, where we
StreamYard.
going?
Discord
Yeah.
likes to really
Discord
chug.
taking us on a road
Hi.
trip.
Let's
Found a
take a tour of
present in my case.
let's take a tour of my bedroom, shall we?
Oh Lord. Put the toys away first.
They are away.
God. Sorry, Joe. Sorry.
All right.
That was my bad.
I didn't do it this time.
Okay. What do we got? Do-do-do-do-do.
Now I have to go like
Fast wide
remind myself.
320 SCSI
Oh.
PCIe card for a buddy, but I see you don't have one in stock, Trina. Please keep an eye out.
A fast wide 320. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So, K-Stark. So yeah, that's great. Yeah. If there's any other cards, let me know. We can do a bundle shipping for you, Joe.
Jeremy, this is for you.
Ooh!
Yeah, and the K-Star comment, Trina, was that she said that doesn't seem like you have one.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just gonna say. I was gonna kind of explain. Let me see if I can find the picture.
Gotcha.
Does it? My explanation comes with pictures.
we
Ooh.
get job aids.
All right, let's see here. Because you're gonna. I wanna show her the picture of the table I bought. If I
Is
still
it Han
can.
Solo?
Now
Is it Han Solo
is-
frozen carbonate coffee table?
An actual bus mouse.
You can tell that I'm in New England because I use a seashell to hold my screws.
Love it.
Yes, that is awesome.
Let me find the photo.
Seashells by the
You can
seashore.
tell that I'm in the Midwest because I use paint trays.
There we go. Boom, boom,
I might
boom.
actually have a bus.
Let's email that to me.
Yeah, Francois, you probably should go to bed. It's like the butt crack of dawn over there.
I don't
Rena,
think.
you have a
sorry, go-
bus mouse card on your site, don't you? Is that what Joe's talking about?
No, it's not on my site.
Yeah,
I thought you had a Microsoft import card
You
on your
do.
site.
Oh yeah, well that's the one he's
And I
looking
want
at. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want that-
Sorry,
want
I
that.
thought you meant a mouse. That's what I'm like. No, I don't
I
have
need
any.
also a mouse.
I actually accidentally gave away some bus mice.
I have the world's least used mouse protocol mouse ever. This is a mouse
Yep,
system mouse. It is compatible with nothing at all. Ever.
Ron wants to know,
Ron-
Gut Bomb, do you have 3 of
Ron,
them?
yes, there are 3.
Okay, you saw it.
I got 1, 2, 3.
The 3 C-shots. No cussing at the wall.
3.
Oh, I don't.
Crunch. The world may never know. I do not have a bus mouse, so now I have to get a bus mouse. Seashell.
How much bus could the bus mouse? Yeah.
If the bus mouse.
4 a.m.
The
Go to
bus mouse-
bed,
good bus mouse,
Francois.
yeah.
It's 4 a.m.
Yeah. I have a feeling Francois is just a vampire who just never sleeps.
He actually sleeps in his office. He says he didn't, but you
Oh,
know,
okay.
I think he does.
All right, so let me.
In theory, this is a serial mouse, though. The bus mouse is a serial mouse. So if you just like wire it up correctly, it'll just like work. So I could just like wire up a serial mouse to it.
Hey Joe, look at this stupid RAM.
Hey, look, it's Rambus.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Is that a Pentium 4 net burst architecture machine?
It is. Yes.
And
so look,
the
I
printer-
don't have 4 sticks, so I have these
You've
blank.
got the bus continuity spacers. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Joe, I'm going to share something.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Share screen. Share screen.
So Gut Bomb, when it gets cold this winter, all you have to do is plug that in, turn it on, and leave it to bioscreen.
Yep.
And the room will be warm.
Yes, allow.
Add to stage. Yes.
Ooh.
So
Ends of cable, so it's Trina's a sort.
actually, Trina's just getting rid of them.
Those are some of the greatest streams of my life, Trina.
I am so glad to hear that. So, back in the middle of September, the 16th and 17th, if my memory is correct on the 2 dates, Saturday and Sunday, middle of the month, there is an event in Kitchener, and it's called the World of Retro Computing. This was the 3rd year that they had it. And there was this gentleman sitting with this massive table Saturday and Sunday. In fact, he is the first person that I went to talk to about, do you have a Commodore phone? And I was hoping he might, but he has one, but he's not selling it.
Just wait while Joe clicks all the buttons.
So this is how I got all my current old stock inventory of cards is from this. Yes, next year will be known as Torque because Trina can take it over. No, but yeah, so this is what I got. And not only did it include what you can see in the front, we're going to zoom in a little bit. It also included, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Well, how do you move this stupid thing? Anyway, it also included the stuff in the back. So there's even boxes in the back. And for some reason, it doesn't want to allow me to move it. I don't know what's going on. Weird. But yeah, there is, I've sold some stuff already. The mice, the joysticks have gone. The Zircon thing that is kind of in the middle of the photo right now is gone. The Windows XP laptop, thankfully I sold it because after I bought the table, I was still short $50. That helped. Yeah, because I only had 150 in my pocket. So I sold, he's like, well, the table is yours now, sell away. And so I've been, yeah, I sold enough to make the other 50 plus $10. Yeah.
Trini, you gonna twerk for us?
Yeah, no.
Next year.
But
in
MMU Man
Kitchener.
wants you to do it.
I'm too white. Why
Okay.
is it just not?
I'm
I
too
know.
white.
I know. Oh, here I can slowly migrate over
What about the tablecloth, Trina? The tablecloth.
the
Did
tablecloth.
you get that too?
I didn't get the tablecloth. That was supplied by the venue, but yeah, all the stuff.
You probably did. It just ended up in Steve's box.
Probably. So sorry for the slow scroll. I can't seem to get it to move any faster.
Sorry.
Yeah, all except for the iMac wasn't included with it, as well as the monitor over here. But yeah, everything else you can see. So that's where I got the cards from. So I will stop sharing at this point.
The CD changer has been brought up
The CD changer has been sold.
Oh no.
for not enough money. You could have
Uh,
made so much more.
Actually, I made a pretty good deal,
Okay, that's good.
and it was also to a friend of mine. So I made a deal, and I also gave her a deal. So we worked it out.
Interesting.
Yes, it is a CD changer. It was a 6 CD changer. Yeah. So
Neat.
It had one CD in it, didn't it? Or is that what's
it had 2 CDs in it.
two's in it? Oh, okay. Two, okay.
According to this silly document and Joe's own dumb brain, I can connect any of these mice to any other mouse
Nobody.
port with the right adapter.
Hey, Al. What you doing, little buddy?
Yeah, because they're all pretty simple protocol.
Yeah.
No, Thomas, there was no CB radio.
Oh, good old
That's
handheld radio.
just like, oh, you want a Macintosh
Ham
mouse?
radio. Good old ham
Okay,
radio.
here's your IBM bus mouse. Do 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 do. Bing. So I do have a bus mouse. It just has a regular serial connector on it. So I just need to adapter doodle it, and then it's a bus mouse.
But now
Okay.
that we're connected, K-Stark on Discord, I can let you know when next year's is. Hopefully you can make it down and check it out.
No, the
Making
wrong bus.
friends.
Crash.
Right?
Says Steve.
Let's do the heart thing. Oh wait, I'm not running a Mac.
Hey,
So I
Steve.
could turn my camera on and switch and
No, it's okay. This is cool. This is so freaking cool.
But
The
it's
front panel connector on this machine isn't marked.
it's a really great event. They're still expanding. Just to kind of give some background information on it, because it was only, I think, their 3rd this year. So
I'm sorry for you, Mom. Yeah. So in next year is going to be awesome because Trina took over. So
well, I haven't taken over yet. I haven't even emailed the guy.
Sloopy,
I'm
it's
waiting
the
till the
3
new year.
seashells.
it's an eminent front. It's a put on. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm still awake. What is going on? I thought it was only like 8 o'clock. Wow.
Let's untangle things, shall we?
Oh, bubble wrap on the floor.
Bubble wrap on the floor. Everything goes pop. This goes on.
It does. I actually have Diet Coke.
Let's detangle all the things. Joe is detailing all the things.
Rena, this is the machine that the arcade VGA card is going into.
Joe doesn't remember.
Oh,
which
okay.
goes. I think
That,
it goes.
that video card that you got from me.
And if it doesn't go this way,
Yeah.
the floppy drive will be red.
Sorry, brain kind of shutting off at this point.
Oh, yeah, it's way past Trina's bedtime.
Yeah,
It's
and
Trina's
actually,
sleep time.
yeah, Diet Coke with caffeine. Yeah, haha.
Boop, boop. What am I doing? I am failing. Yes.
It's Sloopy, they are a New England solution to a Colorado man's problem.
Sloopy needs a nap at 10 p.m. at night. You want a nap? Isn't that just going to bed?
Let's just go into bed.
What's
Yeah.
this?
I want to know.
Hey, Ron.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
Ron.
Ron.
It's Ron. Hi, Ron.
Let's just go into bed.
I want to know.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going.
I
Hey,
was gonna say, is he doing
wanna
the thing
talk
where he's
about
like silent again?
no. I want to talk to you about
Ooh,
this cool book.
books.
This
Keep
book
It
is
Simple.
called Keep It Simple. It is about the early days of Apple, and it's all about frog design. Have you guys heard of this book?
I haven't heard of the
I
book. I
vaguely
love
remember
frog
hearing
design,
about it.
though.
It's
I need to
neat.
get that book.
It's really expensive, so talk to your local library and see if you can borrow it. But it's got
Does
really.
the librarian known as Jason Scott have it, perchance?
I don't think so. I think you can borrow it out there. I think because they do pretty actively.
Yeah, that's all I mean. Just the borrowing.
actively- Yeah. So I mean, you can borrow it out of the library there. So, but it's really pretty. I mean, there's lots of like really neat prototype stuff and all kinds of things that you'll look at and be like, wow, I can see why they didn't make that a product. Or other stuff where it's just like, oh, why didn't they do that? That would have been amazing.
Is it?
Like,
Is
there's
it? Oh, sorry, Ron. Is it
no,
just?
go ahead, Trina.
Is it just pictures or?
It's stories and
Okay.
all kinds
Okay.
of stuff. But look at this device here that's sitting on this kid's lap. It's called Bashful. It's sort of like an iPad, like an LCD that would attach to a body that kind of looks like an Apple IIc, and it's got like a floppy drive. It's really crazy. Just
Is
how
it kind of like a design-focused version of like folklore.org?
yes.
I
It is.
really need that book then.
Oh, and I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, something else I learned about today. Speaking of folklore.org, give me 1 second. There is now an app for your smartphone that is called Folklore, where you can actually go out and read folklore.org stories on your phone, and it's all sort of broken up by like who the main characters are, um, like who authored the article, and what it does is on the fly, let me see, it will take folklore.org and convert it into a very readable version for your cell phone.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can switch back and forth between the website and the actual like the app. So it's way cool. So if you were somebody that was like, I'm gonna go out and do a presentation, I want to like read a little thing. It's really neat that you can just go out there and just click, and there's all those great stories about the early days of Apple in the palm of your hand.
That is awesome.
So is
Yeah.
this a new book?
This book here, I think, came out in like 2019 or 2020. Let
Okay,
me give me
so
1 second. I'll tell you.
relatively new.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Give me 1 sec. I do.
I mean, for those of us who deal
Oh,
with
yeah,
com-
sorry. It's 10 years old, 2013.
oh,
Sorry.
well,
Yeah, so it's a couple years old. But the information side is even older. So.
it's still younger than the MacBook Pro that I'm using right now. So
But there's great stuff in here too about like the topography and sort of like the design to go with PostScript for the printers and all that.
Right,
So
right.
that way that you for the whole WYSIWYG sort of
Ah,
deal.
This
And
is
so-
fucking backwards.
And even
Ron,
it
you
even-
were not joking about it being expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, but there's some really great stuff like the Canon CX Engine printer, which was a copier. And then HP was like, oh, we'll put a control board on it and turn it into a printer. But Frog Design worked with Apple to make a special custom case for it for their very first laser printer.
how much is it, by the way, Capcom?
On Amazon in the used section, it's $116.
Gee,
And I just saw an eBay listing for $75.
Go
No.
ahead and
check
buy me
the
two of those,
library.
please, Got Bomb. You got me two. One for me, one for you.
You might as well grab 3 then, please. Thanks.
Yay!
We'll
It
call it a
hurts.
really generous channel donations. Got bummed.
Sure. Look at how slow it is,
say-
everybody.
I'll build your WordPress instance for 3 copies of that book.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick with my HTML site then. Thanks.
Uh-oh, Joe's being washed again.
What?
Oh, look at that. The cat's actually watching you, Joe.
Hi, cat. What's the cat's name?
That's Ginger.
Hi, Ginger. Well, of course, I should have known that. Hi, Ginger. Ginger can't hear me. Hi, Ginger.
No, she can't hear Gigi. She says hi.
Starting Windows 95.
She tried to attack your hands earlier while you're working on the keyboard.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I will say that if you want to get a cheaper copy of the book, you can buy it in the original German and learn German.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch, ja oder nein?
Did you
Oh.
see on Twitter a little while ago? I saw a picture of a museum thing about frog design, like it was a museum exhibit that had frog design on there. But in there, they had one of Nanoraptor's designs and credited frog design for it.
That's
Isn't that great?
hilarious.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful with all that.
Oh, because I follow Nanoraptor on Blue Sky, and they post.
Yeah, I'm
things,
so glad she's still posting there.
right? And like I look at the post and I'm like, is it real?
Yeah, right.
And it's
Wait,
crazy how she
you
does
have
it
to
all with
ask that question.
Photoshop too.
Yeah.
And she
You have
doesn't
to
do it
ask
with
the
3D
question.
renders.
If it's real, if you have to
Yeah.
ask that, the answer is I've done my job correctly.
There was a
Right?
photo she posted the other day and I meant to reply back, but then I looked at it, like I zoomed up in it and I could see there was dust on the bottom and I'm like, usually her photos are like not dusty, like the item isn't dusty in the photo. So I'm like, oh, I think this might be real. But
Or she added
it's hard.
dust.
Well,
Because
that's the thing. I don't know. Right?
Good.
You don't
Really,
know.
really good.
I'm just saying that new add dust filter in Photoshop is really got a lot of Canadians confused.
Just Canadians, eh?
Yeah, I mean, people in
Yeah.
the US, all of our stuff's dusty all the time, so we can totally tell,
Yeah,
like fake
right.
dust from real dust.
Yes, MMU man's got it exactly.
That's how
Yes.
that guy who's really good at GeoGuessr does his stuff. He just looks at the dust and can tell what region he's in.
hmm
If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, look for Rainbolt on TikTok. He's like a legend.
We can't use TikTok at work.
Why not?
You
It's
should be
banned.
working at work, Rena.
You can it's on your phone.
No,
can
no,
just-
but I connect to the works Wi-Fi. So
Why would you do that? Why would you ever do that? Why in 100 million years would you ever do that? They know what
Because-
you're looking at in the bathroom, Trina. They know that you're on Buy-E trying to get good deals on things. What did you think I was going to say, Trina?
hold on. Speaking of that, I gotta stop my camera for a second. I need to pull down my pants.
Oh, that always happens.
Great.
Time for an injection, I bet.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Time for my nightly
Windows
injection.
3.1.
It's just, conveniently after
Ooh,
Ron was like,
486
I think I was
time.
talking about, I got to pull down my pants.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Well, that's why I said it, because I'm like, this is perfect timing.
All right, well, that works.
I downloaded the manual for this motherboard to find the front panel.
Let me guess.
can't
It
believe
says
that.
nothing.
Have a good night, Scarlett.
Frederick's
had to
here.
down-
Good night, Scarlett.
Hey, Frederick.
Hello.
Hi,
I
Scarlett.
downloaded the product
Kitty,
guide and found
You can
it
watch Frederick now.
finally.
You get him, Ginger.
Yes,
Well-
K-Stark, you are so right. Canada has shit internet plans. So right.
Mm.
I like that your internet kind of went out as you said the word internet. Too.
Mine's
Uh,
fine.
That was
No.
Canadian government. They kinked the cable anytime you criticize them. So
Oh yeah, well that's true.
Nope, that's false. This one is bad.
Oh, hey. Speaking of people from
Hello.
Montreal, now we have two of you.
So how are things going? What were you
You're gonna head out, Kay?
discussing?
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Stay-
Oh,
stay start.
so
We already
so
did the
one
keyboard thing,
one Montrealer comes in, the other one goes out. Okay.
Who was
that's how
it?
it works. Somebody's got to be
Kay
watching.
Stark.
Somebody's
in
got to
the
be
chat
watching
there.
the farm.
Someone's got to
Canadian
go.
takeover, yep. They do.
Someone's got to go watch the Montreal Canadiens. Play their hockey. Oui.
I don't watch hockey.
That's a real shame.
Canadian that
Hockey's
doesn't watch
great.
hockey?
Okay, Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
Ban Frederick from your channel.
You don't watch hockey,
You
Trina.
can't.
Yes, I do. I watch highlights. Oh,
Highlights.
Mom said I had to do it, so I did it.
Jump in the fire. Will you do that?
no, I wouldn't do anything to hurt Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I mean,
that's
there
what
is
she
there
says on
are
live on
limits.
stream. To have a
I
there's
do have
no
a
proof.
bar.
Don't lie.
Maybe.
I was
time up
looking
to
at the
spank
wrong
him a little bit.
motherboard manual. I still don't have it. Jeremy, find me the manual for this motherboard. I'm sure you probably have one in your shack.
I was trying to figure out how.
You can't find the manual online for it. Scuffum?
I can't find the correct manual that actually has the front
What-
panel connector.
All right. What is
information.
the make of your motherboard or your model of your motherboard?
It's an Intel.
Yep.
D850E MV2. The document that they have on the retro web is not does not have the front panel connector.
It's an Intel board, right?
Here is the motherboard manual, user manual on Internet Archive.
I may need to look.
Control C.
I lied. I found it. It's on the retro web. I found the page.
Yep.
It's on page 64 of the manual.
What?
The front panel connectors?
Yep.
That is
Crazy.
what? That's buried.
Yeah.
Wow. Must be.
Hey, the version I just sent you is Korean.
Wait. Did you say Intel board? Oh, that explains a lot.
Did you say Korean?
Yeah.
It's funny though. Like if I've had so many Intel boards that I know where everything goes on the front panel
Abbotsford.
without even have to think about it now, because they're color coded. Is it not color coded?
It is not color coded.
This is a really early board.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
We
good
tried
now.
to look it up in the Intel ARC database, and Intel was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Good night, Kay. Good night.
Okay. Have a good night. It was nice meeting you.
Please come back. I know we're crazy and weird and stuff, but come back
Yeah.
anyway.
And some of us are just plain dirty.
K Stark, you are welcome back anytime.
Oh, and Frederick, you have a special note from K Stark.
Bonne nuit. Ah, bonne nuit.
Is that good
In the
night?
correct French pronunciation, too. Yes. Not like we say it down here in the America place. What's this Bonnie Knew-It stuff mean? We speak American down
I was
there.
asking that. I was wondering what that meant. I'm guessing it's good night, but
Yeah, good night. Yeah. But it also, for those of us who grew up in English speaking Canada, who was forced to take French from grade 7 to grade 9 and has forgotten it. Yeah, I was looking at it going,
yeah, I tried to take French in school, but
How
they
do I say
wouldn't
that
let me
again?
because of my epilepsy.
What?
Yep.
Hold on,
Come
run
again?
that back again.
So, you got epilepsy from French.
No, I got epilepsy. I had epilepsy. They wouldn't let me take. I couldn't take any classes in high school from like the 10th grade on that required anything that required memory. So no science classes. So basically, because my epilepsy was so bad, and I have petit mal, not grand mal seizures. Every time I had a seizure, my memory was wiped.
So
And
your
it-
classes were all just gym?
Basically,
And
I
shop?
basically sat in a room and played with Tonka toys and stuff. Essentially, because anything that was like I could take basic math and stuff like that. Classes
I
like
mean,
anything that's like
Basically, you're
trigonometry, chemistry, any of that kind of stuff. They wouldn't let me take it.
wow.
basically you're the poster boy for 50 First Dates.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
Well, only with
I
like
still, I mean,
100%
I still study this
more.
stuff at home because my father was very heavy into education, so he got me the books. I just couldn't officially take it.
So
Hey, Dave.
were they afraid that heavier learning would
Hey, Dave.
force you to
Memory. It's like taking to learn, like I say, French for an example, as an English speaker, trying to
Right.
remember how to do all that stuff. Every time I had a seizure, my short-term memory was so everything I would have learned was gone.
Mm.
So it was basically every time I had a seizure, I would have to start the class over.
And
Because
you were having frequent seizures.
So
I was
instead of
having
constantly.
constant seizures.
So
I was
instead
on
of helping you
6,000
correct the
milligrams of
problem,
medication to try to control it.
they
Holy
did the
shit.
American
Whoa.
thing, and they put you over to the side in a program so you wouldn't be a bother or a burden to anyone.
Yeah.
God,
Mhm.
nice.
Pretty much.
But what I find more interesting is that Jason's form of education is now pretty standard across the U.S.
Especially in
for
Florida.
everybody.
Hey. Yes, Florida.
Yes, especially Florida.
Hey, I'm not Floridian. I live in Florida, but I'm not from Florida.
That's why I felt free to say what I said.
I agree. Anybody wants to knock Florida, go right ahead.
Hey, you know what? You could be
Florida
like
man all the
Ohio.
way.
You could be like Ohio, where our entire public school funding system has been declared unconstitutional twice, but the Supreme Court has no power to force the government to change it, so it hasn't been changed. So the poorer of a district you're in, the worse education you get, because they literally don't have the money to keep the heat on, let alone buy books or gas
Oh
or
my God.
diesel
Or
fuel
even
for the
get
buses
teachers.
or anything else,
Really?
because it's all funded through property tax. And if you're in them lower counties down by the river, yeah, like your average property tax is like 5 cents per acre, so they have
That's
no money.
horrible.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with with the U.S. One of the many problems of the U.S. is that they don't focus enough on education. Education should be one of the main focuses.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm
down
not
here in
gonna
Florida,
quit.
they're burning
We'll just-
books instead of doing that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I don't get it.
But it's easier to control your masses if they're dumb.
I think
Yeah.
Trina knows exactly what's going on. I think she understands.
Oh, I understand it. It sickens me.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah.
I agree.
Somebody's
Live in
been
Texas, absolutely not a
somebody's been
Texan.
reading 1984 and using it as a handbook instead of a warning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's get back to fun things.
Oh, and
now
hi,
for
Dave.
something we
Hi,
hope you'll
David.
really
Dave,
like.
Vintage Apple Tech. Sorry, I missed your stream
Dave.
yesterday. I tuned in, but they were
Mhm.
literally telling jokes in the private chat, and I just went, "Oh,
Yes,
okay."
they're going off on dad jokes, and I was just like,
Yeah.
what? in the world?
Some were not worthy of public ears.
Yeah. So I watched for about 5 minutes. I went, I'm going back to sleep. Actually, I ordered
Okay, the
Thai.
jokes are that bad that Trina got scared and ran away.
Even Texas does it right. Look, but we can't have that in Ohio. No.
See, yeah, there you go.
But like in Maryland, for example, the taxation is averaged across all counties. So all the boards of education are per county, and each county gets an exact amount or a base amount per student based on the number of students in the system statewide. So every county has a pretty equal baseline. So you could be way out in Western Maryland, out by like Hagerstown or out there, and get the same education that you would get if you were over, like, I don't know, Prince George's County. Is that where it's all expensive? Carroll County? I don't know. Sloopy's lives
One
up
of
in
those counties.
out east. where all the money is. You'll get the same
know.
indication.
You were supposed to say it like the Board of Education, though. You're supposed to Schoolhouse Rock it when you say it, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There goes Frederick.
You gotta sing it too. I am the Board of Education.
Bread with Oreos.
Double
No,
Oreos,
that
too.
never happened. That's
Never.
never a thing that has ever occurred on any stream he's ever been on.
I know.
No, there's been a few
Um,
streams where I did not have
so-
Oreos. Maybe
so
one or
Frederick,
two.
When
Yeah.
did
That
your
we
channel
saw.
when did your channel officially get a sponsor from Christie Cookies?
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be a good idea.
Right?
It's like, hey, Nabisco, hit me up.
Nabisco, yeah. or
Who
whoever
cares
makes them,
about
yeah.
PCB Way? Let's get Christina online.
Frederick, I've noticed your channel is growing like wildfire.
Yeah, I was surprised. Last end of the week, I reached the 500 mark, and now I'm
Look
like
at the man's
530.
camera. Look at
Well, yeah, that's why. That's why.
New mic. I got a sound card, and I just managed to scrounge up a audio board to try to figure out a way to do audio snippets without ripping my hair out. Yeah,
He's back. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I can see Frederick using those sound effects.
With that nice
Um,
camera. Yep.
So
Justin's
for those,
on vacation this week, so if you wanted to stream on
Yeah.
Tuesday or Thursday, those nights are open.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
well, tomorrow I can't. It's my birthday.
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
How old are you? 29?
Thank you.
For the 50th straight year?
Yeah, exactly. As Sloopy would say, with a big margin of error.
Big margin of error. I like that. That's good.
On the time scales of the universe, you are technically correct.
Some numbers, boy?
But it
Blink
is
of an eye.
10. It is 10:22 here, and I should, be semi-awake tomorrow at work.
Yeah.
Try to be.
Technicalities. Don't bother me with technicalities.
I know, right?
Smirk.
Laser blaster sound effects. Yes.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, we did some pew-pewing last night on stream.
I try.
If you know,
I'm trying
you know.
to not get. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying not to go too far with my sound effects because at some point it just ends up becoming just stupid. It's like, hi, this is KZRC in the morning. Tonight.
Trina, did you read your DM on Discord?
No, I have not. Oh, yes, I did. I'm going to message them tomorrow when I have a bit more free time at work. So I will do that. Yes, I saw that. Okay. So because I'm on their Discord channel, so I'll just reach out to them there.
Cool.
But on that note, I am off. Have a good night. It's been a
Bye.
blast.
Good night.
Hi, Trina.
Sleep
See ya.
well.
Right.
Thanks.
Bye. And Ron's going to say it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he didn't say it.
Missed the cue.
No.
No.
I'm going to call the stream because I'm done for the night myself. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So super cool. This was fun. We got to tear apart and take a look at an Apple II, an original Apple II keyboard. And by original, again, this is what's called the raised power light Apple II, very special version of the Apple II keyboard. And determined that it's just got all bad key switches, and we have a long-term solution for that. And then we did other things like hang out and talk for about 2 hours. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. Again, thank you to everybody who stopped by in the stream tonight. We got Ron, Fred, Gutbomb, Starbuck, Trina, and who else was here before? Yes, Devin was here, of course. And then all the people who stopped by in the chat to say hi. Remember to hit the like button, do the subscribe button, do all the silly doobly-doo things. And so that's really all there is to it. And we will see you all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
Is it going to click the... Oh, my God, it didn't work.
Well.